Hey everybody, and welcome to the compound. Tonight we are jumping right back into Fey Mortals as we continue to playtest the chaos which is messed up people in the world of Fey. I am surrounded by the usual characters.
Sounds nice.
We are actually stepping into the future. In order to playtest accurately, I pumped up all these characters with some more power, which is always a good idea. If you've ever watched any superhero movie, pumping characters full of power always creates wonderful effects.
More power!
More power! Unlimited power!
Oh my god.
That was in stereo for you guys at home. You're welcome. So we have basically moved ahead 4 months, essentially, from the last episode. On the last episode, we had formed a team who was sent to deal with a Fey infestation. Some of them were exposed to Fey for the first time, which was interesting, and some of them lost their minds and,
Hey, your angry face
and got
went away.
hairy.
Only
Yeah, his
some-
angry face went away. Yes.
I'm happy again.
You can smile again.
You were happy
Don't.
once?
I don't, but I'm
He's happy in
happy.
the firing range.
Yeah.
So basically, we are.
That makes sense.
We now have a team that works for a mysterious organization called the Hand, and they all feel like it must be a really nice, happy company that they work for. Yep, exactly. But they basically are sent to retrieve Fey when reports of their existence occurs. They've been to several different, relatively small locales. They had one run-in that got a little sketchy when they tried to take down a camp of wood elves. There was a lot of bloodshed, both theirs and the elves they were dealing with. They did manage to overpower them, and they were collected. Basically what happens is every time they take down these Fey, they don't kill them, they capture them, and they bring them back. And their boss, John D. from the Hand, takes them and hands them over to his doctor, Nikolai Boswell, who they met on the boat before, who is constantly experimenting with them. You're not sure what's going on. You work for a company where you don't ask questions and you get all the money you need to take care of yourself. So as long as you don't ask questions, you're good. We're gonna go around the table and do just a little update on characters and what they know about each other. So not only will everyone at home know where we are, I will also know where we are. So let's start right over here with Abe Walsh.
So Abe lost his mind when he was fighting those mermaids, whatever they were, big fish, and Cthulhu monster coming from, even if it was simply some Oklahoma squid or whatever it was horrible.
It was an Oklahoma octopus.
Octopus, yes. He lost his mind.
All you cryptid lovers at home, he's
Oklahoma octopus.
insulting the Oklahoma octopus, and I apologize.
Lost his mind, went back to the Hand, started asking all sorts of questions, and dug deep into the Phalor. He also probed his squad mates,
Whoa.
and surprisingly, the only one that really opened up to him
You did what?
was Margaret.
You did what to who?
Questioned you.
Oh.
Not you so much, because he doesn't think you've got anything to do with Faye.
I know.
Because,
It's a mistake.
well,
Because you think I'm
And-
just a weird, creepy little forest kid.
spent a lot of time on the
He's
gun
not wrong
range
about that, but there's more to it.
trying to get his mind straight, and now he's less angry than he was when he found out they were real.
Maybe he's just a little
Less
more
crazed.
understanding anyway.
Has he been seeing the psychiatrist as well?
It depends on if he'll let them make him.
Well, the question
If
is,
it
does
was
he feel-
mandated,
I don't think he would volunteer for that.
he did have a
Minor mental breakdown?
well, in a live fire
Company
incident, so they
policy
may have
does
made it out
dictate
there.
that when someone who handles a gun on the job
Yeah.
has a mental breakdown, they must in fact get cleared by the psychiatrist before resuming
So you
their
did have a
duties.
Thank
session
you, boss.
0 with the psych.
No problem.
the
Make sure everybody gets the HR paperwork done, please.
We'll get to you in a minute, Bob. It's
I
okay.
did mine in
It's okay.
crayon.
It's cute that he thinks I was talking to him. Oh.
So next down the
He
line.
was the most thorough one of all
Yeah, it's
of
filled
them.
out perfectly. It's just a crayon.
So Margaret, what have you been up to in the last 4 months?
Well, Margaret shared
Really
as much as she
tiny,
could
'cause
with
Pickle
Abe
filled it
before
out.
he, couldn't take anymore. That both she knows there are monsters in whatever realm you're in, and that she thinks that there's some monsters in the hand that don't have some very good things for other creatures.
Abe was fully convinced that she's probably correct.
Like,
Wrangling.
no charm check required.
No, he went nuts, and I'm the only one that shared information with him after he saw monsters. I'm his new favorite. Probably attempting to wrangle Moko when she can find him. He goes missing a
Yeah,
lot.
so she
But he
has
always comes back, so it's
she
fine.
is
It's like a
basically
puppy.
become the foster mother of
Sister thing.
Sister, yeah. You're foster. You're taking care of him. You took him in like a puppy.
Aww, he is a puppy.
Yeah.
Scratching behind the ears. Good dog.
You
Oh, now
probably
you gotta wash your hands.
Maybe just burn.
need a flea collar.
Yeah, you had one
And
for a little while.
otherwise,
weeks.
Margaret used some of the what's the word? Her assets that she has through the hand to
You said assets.
You said a bad
to-
word.
go around to the places she's been when she was living on the streets and distributed things that she knew would be important that
Okay.
you don't find anywhere else. So basically, if she needed something, she went and got it, grabbed extra, and gave it out.
So you're very popular in the tent community. Like when you show up, you kind of get crowded by people that used to treat you like garbage, but now you're their best friend.
I mean, they don't treat me like, any worse than other people that were out there.
There you go.
But yeah, so I might have a few contacts.
Okay. All right, now for
And a
our
child,
man of
apparently.
many words over here, Ralph McCracken.
Is that really your name?
Yeah, actually.
Ha!
Should have named him Phil.
I've spent the last 4 months honing my skills following around Pickle.
You've probably also been at the range with this one.
Yeah, I've done that too a few times.
You prefer to just fire off your boat. I don't think you're really up for go to the firing range. You'd rather take your boat out in the water and just.
But if you go to the range, you can
Shoot.
scope him out and see how bad he is.
But I can do that from behind him 100
So you're continuing
That's
to
true.
kind of like stay under the radar and just kind of be that
Yeah, I'm just going with
collecting
the flow.
information.
Following my pickle around.
Yeah, so
Yep.
so he's
Ew.
the only one besides Margaret that is aware of Moko's friends.
Oh yeah,
Or friend.
Margaret
actually,
knows
you know
he has
about
at
the other
least
friend.
one.
But we'll get to you in a minute.
That
All right.
stinky Pickle.
You.
Don't worry, Pickle, you're clean.
I have-
Somebody
check out my
needs a
plate.
bath.
No, Pickle's clean, always.
You gonna check out your plane?
Yeah, it's plenty. Pontoon boat.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Or pontoon plane.
Yeah, you're checking that out.
Yeah,
You're gonna
check
be.
that out too.
How many people can you fit in there?
4.
Okay, this is gonna be interesting. All right.
Driver
Have you
plus
gotten
3.
any new parts for it on the hand?
No, not yet.
I don't know. Well, if it don't
Doesn't-
work, why fix it?
Yeah,
right?
it doesn't need any upgrades.
Just get the paper, get the expense report in. I'll make sure it gets pushed through. If you
There we
need
go.
it.
Receipts!
So
I remembered
Sebastian.
my receipt.
So Sebastian,
You
no
get
name.
refueling paperwork.
No last. No
It's
last
wet
name.
because you put it in the toilet for some reason.
How have you
I need
been?
help.
It's been alright.
What's purchased?
We've got his lab set up at where he is now instead of in the trailer in the woods.
Yeah.
Um,
You get a whole like section of the basement for it.
and he's been seeing the psychiatrist. So,
So you're feeling a little better about your
you go
situation,
slightly less crazy.
So-
but your leg still hurts. You walk with a bit of a limp.
You got a
It's
yucky
just the way it is.
Right, 5 squares.
Yeah, it's a pass.
Yeah. So as those who weren't
It
here,
doesn't work right.
Sebastian,
Lucky.
the party werewolf as he is, collected a couple of mental problems during the last
Is that like
the
a
last
party?
session.
I don't know if a
That
wonky
sounds
leg
like
is a
reading
mental
kind of answer
problem.
for you.
I don't know.
He collected a
I've
couple
read
of
like 12
issues.
times.
So
It's probably giving him issues, but
it's part of it is mental.
flexed so
He
hard.
basically.
he grew his leg too big. Like when he
So he's got
Moved out?
kind of a not a completely bum leg, but it definitely
he got a limp now.
he's got a little bit of a limp, and he has this urge when he wins a battle to strip down naked and celebrate.
Even
It
since
has
he's
happened
stripped.
twice, and we do not talk about those moments.
Hashtag I saw your ding dong.
I can see your
Trend
ding
doggy
dong.
ding dong.
Your
Trending
doggy.
on
Oh my
Blue Sky.
god.
You're just making it worse, John.
It's weird.
Quit while you're ahead.
Okay.
All right.
No.
So you've kind of gotten a lot of updates on Muku just from everyone else's updates
Yeah.
on the table. But
So
go ahead, John.
Moko didn't really adjust that well to city life, living inside of a building. So I live with Margaret, but pretty much I go in the door and then I'm in the walls.
Ductwork is a wonderful thing.
Yeah, I'm small. I travel around the ductwork. I can hear a lot of things and go a lot of places I probably shouldn't, and see things I shouldn't see. So I might have learned some stuff.
Yeah, if
but-
something comes up, I might throw it in there.
Yeah,
There's not much happening in this building.
yeah.
You have realized that other than you
yeah,
guys,
it's residents.
there's really not much else
Yeah.
in this building.
And they're making him learn.
They are making me learn. I can now read and write.
Ooh.
I-
Right is in RITE?
Yes.
Or
No, WRITE.
Okay.
There's a W that you don't know about.
Oh, wow, okay. Wait, make him a roll and see if you actually know that part.
Intelligence?
Oh, sorry.
No, I forgot
No,
that part.
RITE, you got it, okay.
RITE. Just like the
With a
store.
little paw print for the eye
Just
dog.
like the store.
I've been training with Pickle a little bit, and then on one of our more recent outings, I happened upon an invisible ogress. She is stuck invisible. She has a magic ring stuck on her finger, and I, befriended her. I was very nice to her when she was feeling down, and her name is Daisy, and she is here to protect me.
Oh.
And that's Moko.
You know, I wonder if Margaret noticed you were having problems inside and took you to Central Park and let you free so you could calm down like a dog.
Take him for walkies?
No, I get it all out in the vents.
Does he do
I like.
zoomies?
I scream.
He's more like
yeah.
so he's
You
more
guys
like
are
house
banging in the
cat.
vents all the time.
He's more
You're
like house
what
cat,
is that?
not dog.
But it's me.
That's true. You are probably like a feral house cat.
Yeah. That's why I bang around inside the walls.
Yeah. Trying to get his nails clipped is just brutal. Sometimes he bites you. It's weird.
Oh, I totally bite.
Yeah,
Dude, that's when you just get one of those compression vests, that,
Yeah, but then
the
I can't
thunder
hold
vest.
Pickle.
That's fine. You'll be fine without Pickle for 2
Compression
minutes.
vest, aka
Your
straight
arms are
jacket.
still
Yeah.
free. It's just your chest that helps you relax.
And you just tighten it until he passes out. And then look at how relaxed he is.
You only breathe in, can't breathe back out.
Pickle gust.
Probably happened.
Yes.
And then, end of the line here. Always happy Manny playing Bob Robertson. What has Bob been up to?
Bob has become the unofficial paperwork guy for the whole group.
Yep.
He's making sure that everybody's getting their HR paperwork
Yep.
done,
Put your miles in. Make sure you get reimbursed
doing
for
their
those.
safety training, and things like that.
I know how to use a gun now.
Everybody.
No, you do not.
Yeah, I can. They said I can use
No,
one.
you have not been signed. I have not signed off on your safety training. You do not know how to use a gun. Please do not handle weapons.
Did
You're a
I'll
everybody
show you.
remember
No.
to give
I
themselves
feel like at this
another
point-
10 AP or HP?
No.
Yes.
No.
Good. I desperately freaking need that.
Also, over the 4 months, I've been helping Margaret learn to drive better. She now can flip off everyone with equal
While driving in reverse.
skills while
Each
driving
hand
in
is-
reverse.
Up the sidewalk.
Yep, with either hand.
Nice.
I'm driving here.
It's a tier and then intelligence times 2.
She's surpassed you as a driver.
I don't need him.
Well, she hasn't surpassed me.
Started
Because,
in tier 4.
I taught her everything she knows, but not everything I know.
He taught me normal driving.
Yeah.
And you took it,
So-
took it to the limit.
Also, during that time, I started training with firearms to avoid unfortunate situations. People hit me in the face.
Maybe the psychiatrist told me.
Yes. Okay.
I'm not saying I won't shoot him one day. All I'm saying
think
is I don't want
it
him
might
to
be
hit
an
The
me.
accident.
psychiatrist told me I had best go
I mean, probably.
talk
It's
to
'cause,
Bob
like,
about that incident. And I don't think we've completely cleared the air, but we have discussed
Give me a
it.
You
charm
have
roll.
anger management.
Uh,
Because I've probably learned
I don't-
ways to calm down.
I'm trying to be honest with him, not. I nailed it.
You got exact. You feel like he actually sincerely did feel bad about that. As much as you personally, Manny, do not want that. I'm gonna obey the
To be
die
fair,
there.
at the
that
time
he
he was
actually.
hysterical.
Yes, and I tried to explain that, but there's no excuse for it to striking your
your
Teammate.
teammate in the face.
Very well. I will accept your apology.
So you still put that knowledge nugget in your
Yeah,
back
with the
in
butt
your
of your
pocket
shotgun,
in case
just
you
like-
Not going
I
anywhere.
will even shake his hand at this point.
Okay, look at this. We are all getting along. Look at this happiness.
We have not forgotten.
We have not forgotten, and
he's
someday
on-
I'm going to shoot him
He's on
right
the
in
naughty
the ass.
list, Manny.
But you know,
But it's gonna take some good rolls.
Right in your position.
I also don't
Snap.
this guy, but I'm pretty sure there's no way I went 4 months encountering wood elves and whatever else without having failed at least one affinity check against the things that have been cast against me.
So I'm being kind in not,
not gonna make us do
giving
it?
anybody any additional mental problems at this.
I
at this
imagine
moment.
we've handled like
but they
this
have to catch
big
up
of
to
a
me.
problem
So-
at this
so-
point.
Want me to give you about 8 more and give them each one?
Not especially.
Okay.
I'm,
So-
I'm okay with that.
I'm gonna say
That
the
could
wood
be
elf
fun
thing
or
got damn close. All right, that was and that's what we kind of refer to it at this point. It's the wood elf thing. Like
The
The
wood
wood elf
thing.
incident.
that was the thing
Wood elf
that
incident.
was bad. It was bad. Everyone got very hurt. There might have been some bleeding out that got.
I have
Yeah.
first aid.
Then there was some sunlight, and people felt better.
And there may have you guys were really in a pickle.
And
Here comes the
we
sun.
learned to accept Muku a little bit more because we knew there was something that happened that day that he pulled our ass out of
Okay,
fight,
yes,
even though
let's say
it's
that
more than just a good luck charm. at this
everybody
point.
except for good old Ralph, who stays out of the radar, was pretty much out. And suddenly you all woke up to sunshine shining behind Muku.
coming out of
Here
Pickle's butt.
comes the sun.
Well, you
Yeah, that's
just-
probably why you tracked the hell out of me, because I made sunlight.
You know,
So here's a question: would Margaret get upset when people say her name wrong?
I apologize.
Mocha.
I'm constantly
It is
saying it
Mocha.
wrong, and
He does it too.
Well,
Moko?
I have it
Mocha.
spelled
Did I
correctly,
say
and for some
Muku?
reason,
Yes.
Moku? So I have
Mocha?
just
Mocha.
named after Moko from Grim Knights.
I don't know.
It's,
I think I spelled it wrong.
Nah.
I just look at it and say,
From,
the more I think about it, the more I'll
That's
keep
Moku.
mispronouncing
Oh.
it.
I
So
know.
I'm just gonna say you.
Mokuba, but
Hey, kid. There we go. See. All right. So this particular morning,
Moko?
Mocha.
Moko.
as you
Moko.
guys.
I thought it was Mocha at first.
No,
You guys got heads up that there would be a
You did
mission
spell
this
right.
morning. So you had your. You usually get a heads up.
I'm gonna get the extra strong coffee today.
You get the extra strong coffee. Actually, Larry, this guy, he knows the way you like your coffee.
Okay.
In fact, he's got everybody's drinks lined right up. Your apple juice is right there.
I'm gonna come out of the ceiling vent and land on the table and grab my apple juice.
Yep. It's actually kind of
Crashed
normal.
on
He
the
actually
table,
has
sucking on
moved.
the straw.
He had a
Super
stack of
lame.
like outgoing mail that used to be by the vent. He's actually moved it because you traditionally drop out of the vent right there and sit on the counter and drink your apple juice.
Gonna get you some.
I wonder
some-
if at this point Bob wouldn't have 2 things of apple juice because you always give one to Pickle.
So make it
Pickle
Smoothie
has-
with
Pickle has
extra
their own.
energy added.
You?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's
That
full
I
of all the
missed
things
for
that
a
give you a
minute
heart
there.
attack.
I
Green,
caught it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
but it's got the extra shot of probably all the
Yeah. You don't blink for
taurine,
usually about
caffeine.
30 minutes after you start drinking this drink.
chlorine, all of them.
Yep. Yep.
So that's why he shakes so much.
Anyone else have any special drink requests, or is it just
I imagine Margaret likes cocoa. Just cause.
all right?
That sounds like Moko.
It does. I don't know
You're
why
making
it
me
took
do
me that long
words.
to realize you were talking about the word and not.
So there is a little bit of adult beverage in your coffee as you prefer to. Takes a little bit
Pop
of the
is
edge
the
off.
best.
Larry takes care of you guys. Larry knows you guys. Your stack of papers are right there ready for you when you come down with your coffee
Excellent.
right next to it. No ring on your paperwork from the coffee cup.
That's fantastic. I'll get my rubber stamp out. Start.
Processing.
Why do I
dropped
feel
your
like
red
Bob's
pen.
taken over HR at this point?
Yes.
Why do I feel like Bob has taken over HR? Like they don't
Well-
even say anything to him anymore. They're just like, here you go.
Yep,
Mr.
you're basically
Roberts.
so you're handed the paperwork.
down the hall.
Sebastian, you want the least attention getting drink possible, so I believe it's probably just a hot regular.
Yeah.
Like no attention to me, don't pay attention to me. I'll just have a regular. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. That makes sense.
I'm totally regular.
You get black and you have something in your pocket you always pour in there before you drink it. I don't know what it is.
It's Venom.
I'm the game master and I don't know what it is. But you put
I
it in
didn't
there.
hear the word game for a minute there. like,
I
whoa.
heard the same thing.
I'm
you did.
fabulous, okay? And this game is super fabulous.
We're
get
getting
canceled.
Too late.
That's okay. We can be edited later. This is live right now, right?
Cut that part out. Cut that out.
Anyway,
James is like, I'm not-
Loved it.
See, here we go.
James is gonna watch this later and be like, "Oh
No,
my god,
yeah.
I left them alone."
All right, so I'm gonna have to sit here and watch you the whole time. Got
What
it.
did you do while I was gone?
All right, so you guys come downstairs,
Really want to
and
know?
and John D is actually sitting there eagerly. He's got some paperwork for you, and he's like, guys, something just came up, and we're gonna take advantage of this. One of the Fiddle Farm bases got wrecked, and
Nice.
it means that whatever they've been working on there is free for the taking. We're gonna send you out there. We're gonna need a plane.
Got it.
Make sure you expense your miles for your gas. And we can't go out screaming that we are the Hand, though. So we're going to need a little subtle...
Costumes?
He
The
looks
only
at you
thing
and
I
you're...
have on me that
Don't we have
identifies me
Fiddle
as a
Farm
member of the Hand are my
uniforms on
business
hand?
cards. Do you want them all now?
He goes, we can't go in there armed to the teeth.
Oh.
Carry a gun. Yes. Make sure you have something. But you can't go in there looking like Rambo.
Can I have a gun?
We've already
He
discussed
generally
this.
ignores you.
No. Here's the thing. When he asks that, we should hand him a Nerf gun.
I'm gonna try and use that like a real gun. I just hope you realize that.
It'll be a good distraction. No, I'm literally I'm gonna hand him a Nerf gun,
All right?
like a
I'm
Nerf
trying to
pistol.
decide right now if
He's
when
asked
the
this
crap's
before.
in
It's
his
got
hand,
20 shots.
So you have one
can
ready.
jot it down. You have it.
don't give him my ankle gun.
It's a Narf
So I
gun.
don't think you should give him my
Copyright.
Yeah, we're not getting sued.
Yeah, it's a Narf
Before
gun.
you did it, Margaret's like, "Here, toy."
Nerf gun.
No, I mean when it's really going bad.
Oh,
Like,
fair.
Blarts.
kid, point
Yeah.
and shoot this.
Blarts.
Blarts.
Well, I don't want to call them darts. I don't want to get sued.
That's the
I know, but I mean,
Is it
can I ask
modified to
John
pickle
some
and shit?
questions?
Yes.
no.
He says,
Should
yes.
be.
We're gonna get rolling a short bit. I'll answer any questions. He hands you here's the standard paperwork. Here's the map of the location. I don't know if there's any Fae in the area. I don't know if there's any surviving Fiddle Farm people in the area. But I do know that they've been working on things there that we would love to get our hands on.
What are
I'm
we looking
sure
for?
you
So
would.
you're just looking for us to secure the base so a second team can come in and gather this all up, or you want us to gather it all up too?
Ideally securing the base, but if you find something along the way that needs
Sweep and clear?
needs to be picked up, please do so.
Okay. You need to keep it down while we're going through the briefing.
I'm excited.
I know.
How
Just keep
about
it down. Okay.
Fiddle Farm? We just securing the Fiddle Farm.
Let's not
Personnel we
destroy
happen
the
to be
place. I'm going to be CEO of that company someday. Let's just not. Let's not wreck the
So-
whole joint.
So that's part of the reason why I need to make sure they never think of you as the Hand, because they work for us technically.
They don't share
And-
as like they should, right?
They do not share what they should with us. No.
Do you know what happened there?
Yes,
Yeah,
because
what
it's double
happened?
cross.
Apparently, they had a run-in with some of their captured Fae, and they were overpowered. It created a complete mess out there.
Are we going to North Dakota?
Well,
South
yes, you
Dakota?
are. South Dakota,
South
yes,
Dakota?
you are.
Oh yes.
I wonder if we're going to see Happy.
Sounds cool. And maybe run into a dragon.
Hey,
Oh, Spipple.
whoa, the meta is strong in this one.
Pickle, not spipple.
Oh, yeah, that's what I say instead of a bad word, though.
So essentially, if you run into any
Sugar.
umbrella, I keep saying umbrella.
Sick.
Wrong game system, wrong game. If you're running into any Fiddle Farm people, I don't want them connecting you guys back to the Hand. If they do, then they need to be dealt with.
Don't worry, Badman will probably just kill him.
I can take care of that if it becomes a problem, but we'll try to avoid that.
We got
Um,
Fiddle Farm uniforms.
Do you want us to
on
detain
hand?
people, or do these people need to
No, because then they would.
stop existing?
You gotta go in there like civilians that just kind of stumbled upon the place.
Oh.
Like, what the hell? It's along the water. I'm gonna have a boat ready for you at the address there. You're gonna have to fly out.
Ooh,
And
tourist.
take the
What's
boat.
good in that area? What can we dress up that we were at? You know, I hear this is really, really cool McDonald's that blew up.
MC Donald's? I've heard of that place.
There's some sort of a fish guy flipping people off.
What's MC Donald?
It's a fast food restaurant. It's very good.
What's
It's
fast
only out
food?
that way, though.
You know, hamburgers,
I mean, in
French
4
fries.
months, I
So-
assume they've taken you to some pretty cool places.
He's gonna be able
I
to
don't
fly
think so.
a bigger plane,
No.
like
Well, so there's
much bigger plane.
so we've
Well, so
got
here's the thing: Margaret missed out on her childhood, so she probably took you to all the cool shit as much as she
Okay,
could.
I know what fast food is. I've been to MC Donald's.
the two of you
They
can
have
kind of
a maze.
count as one person
Yeah.
because they're small.
Yeah, but I don't.
Hmm?
I don't count as one person.
No, because you actually have a,
'Cause I
a
actually
freaking
have a
ogre.
fucking 8-foot ogress with me. Oops, I swore.
Ogress?
That's because John swore, not Moko.
Okay, as long as it was.
Moko, I will wash your mouth.
No, it wasn't Moko. It was
Not
John.
again!
It was me. Oh wait, it was me. The puppet's in my head, man.
Yeah, so you're gonna need a bigger plane.
Gonna need a bigger plane.
You need a bigger plane. All right.
Here's the form you need to expense that out. Here you go.
Fine.
We're gonna buy a plane.
We're gonna rent a plane.
Oh, cool. Can you fly that?
I can fly that.
Whoa.
In
Fly
fact,
a plane.
yeah, I know
maybe I'll
just a
call
plane.
him. Maybe I'll call him Plane Man.
So
Fly-
he
Fly Man?
sets up a
Go ahead.
plane. Any other
Fly
questions
Man.
before you guys head
Fly
out?
Man.
Sebastian,
Pilot man.
are you okay flying, or are we gonna see Dog?
No, we're fine.
Okay, just wanted to make sure
We'll get
before
you a
we pack
calming
everybody in the
collar.
plane.
No.
Did you start wearing stretchy clothes? You probably should.
How long's the flight?
Hashtag don't want to see your ding dong.
Hashtag I already saw it.
Who is your best friend? Spandex is your best friend.
It's at least 4.
I was
On
gonna
a
say
little
like
plane, it's
5.
gonna be a
All
while.
right, so I'm gonna bring all the stuff. I'm gonna bring the neck pillow. I'm gonna, get the nice
Okay,
comfy
so,
sweatpants. And
Obviously, you can't have the big
Look at
old
your
guns.
crosswords.
I got my backpack. I got fucking
I'm
and
just
I got my
saying-
knife.
For you guys is actually a fishing excursion plane.
I'm going
it's a-
dressed in my.
Oh, is that
It's
what we're
Fish
pretending
America.
to
It says
do?
Fish America. It's a tour.
Are we
it's a
pretending to
tour
be
plane.
fishermen?
They can pretend to be fishermen.
I'm good at fishing.
he will cut you.
Pickle saw that. Pickle saw all of that.
I didn't do it that time.
I can see your ding dong.
So yes, so you're renting a tour. Well, it's probably not really a tour plane, but it's marked up to be one. A fishing
Cessna or
adventure.
something?
It has a 555 number printed on it. You
So-
can contact if you want to go on a fishing tour of the country. It takes you to different locations.
I'm not the one you have to worry about the rifles with.
Yeah, so
He's never not had one, so.
so you're gonna have to carry something that doesn't say "Hi, I'm carrying a gun."
I
I
mean,
got a handgun.
I
You got
was
a
gonna
handgun?
say you probably have
Okay.
one of those rifles you can break down into all the parts and store in a case that just looks like a briefcase.
It also does that.
I don't know. It seems like it's kind of a high-end gun for him.
Can I bring a taser?
I got one of those.
Yeah, he's been like hunting like
Bobby
bograts
Taser.
in Louisiana swamps. I don't
Yeah,
think
but
he
now
has,
he's
like...
working for the hand and he can
Oh,
expense shit.
it does work for the hand.
Just remember, all expense reports are due 30 days after the mission is complete.
Yeah, but even though you can expense it, it's from the
I
buying.
expensed
you
it on the
probably
last
use them when
I
he's
know
used
that
to.
wasn't
They're
his
never
fault,
gonna
but I
let me use
keep
my credit
hearing.
card in the field.
I want my staplers. I want my
I have my staplers right here.
We're gonna set you loose in a
Is it-
wall.
They're never gonna let me use
You
it.
do have your paper clips and your rubber
Yeah.
band ball, just in
That's
case.
right. It's in my briefcase.
In fact, when you get bored, sometimes you take up the rubber band ball and do
I
like
even
that.
have my laptop. I'll watch movies till I fall asleep,
Nice, nice.
and then make sure my cell phone is in the airplane mode.
I've got my gun. I'm ready.
You know, I saw a red swing line stapler at Walmart the other day. I almost grabbed
Oh wait,
it for
we
you.
don't want to have the guns out.
No, yeah.
Wait, I'm 8.
Try to, that doesn't fit there.
Moko, point
So
that somewhere
now that
else,
he's
please.
got that, we've got to teach him gun etiquette. Finger on the trigger and
Don't
all
point that at
that.
anybody. Otherwise, Abe will hit you in the face.
He gets to be a, he gets to
Just
be
the
a
way he is.
kid.
So are
I'm
you
avoiding
Are you Sebastian? Are you bringing anything in particular?
You
or-
gotta give Pickle a
Um,
dart so she can cast Gust.
I don't know.
Dude, I'm gonna bring you a Nerf gun
I've
next
got a
time.
pistol, but I guess I'll bring it.
All right, so we got a bunch of pistols and a taser.
Well, my normal loadout. I've got my guns, but not my shotgun.
Do I find anything in
Not
the
your
plane?
high. Look at my gun. Yeah.
No.
Is there anything in
They're
the plane?
all concealed.
Hmm?
Are there any weapons in the plane?
Well, whatever you guys bring on it. I mean, you're not renting a
All the
plane full
weapons
of
are on the
guns.
plane. It's what we take
I'm
off
going
the
to
plane
take a
that
nap.
matters.
So Margaret's
I know.
got a real
And I
backpack.
sounds
have
Bob.
one in here that'll be hard to get, but I also have one on my ankle, which I'm not saying you could grab, but you
probably the
might
smallest
try.
It's the smallest
It
one.
is.
It's a pea shooter.
So
It
flight
is a
man, do you
smaller
have
gun.
like a
We all know
Use
how
that
strong the
basic
pea shooters are.
flight as a?
Yeah.
Okay, so give me a roll. Let's you guys fly there.
Oh,
Margaret's
shit.
got a backpack that's well
He managed
packed.
to
Not
find
sure
the
which
only
stats
mountain
that
in
was
South
on.
Dakota.
You do notice
He
it
crashed
feels
us
like
into
this
it.
plane has a lot of weight, but you're also aware of why it might.
He'd have to take
I
that
can
into
make a roll for
calculation.
But
Yeah.
you don't have to say anything to the rest of them that you're
He can see how much the plane weighs from the
right.
there's
and-
sensors on his tires.
exactly.
Would it be
What the hell?
unrealistic for Margaret to have gotten her own knife?
I can actually
so that she doesn't have to borrow Fluffy
see
King's knife.
Your
Like an
new
actual
friend,
knife?
if we
If
happen
you
to
would like to
brush
have one,
each
you can.
other.
I even bought knife as a
You
skill.
bought knife. Okay, yeah, you can have a knife.
So this is
I like how
Fluffy
you guys
King's
like, can I have a taser? Can I have a bunch of guns? You're like, can I have a knife? I don't know about that. That's the kind of pushing it.
What does pilot skill fall under as far as a stat? Would you-
Probably be
Speed? Or
either intelligence
Would
or
it be
wit.
intelligence or speed?
Driving is
Wit would
is
probably-
intelligence, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gotta be
Yeah.
intelligence.
Intelligence.
If you had to do stunt
You
stuff,
said
then
it
it'd
could
be
be-
more wit.
either or, but
Right. Which are you better at, intelligence or wit?
Wit, I'm better at wit.
Oh yeah, that's true. You asked me that when I was driving.
I'll let you use your wit. You don't fly by knowledge. You fly by instinct.
I
I'm
like
gonna
that.
erase speed as my driving thing and put wit down.
Well, in that case, I failed by 1.
Okay.
Not
You
used
found
to this
the only
plan.
mountain in South Dakota and crashed into it.
You all died. All right, that was a great session, everybody.
Yeah.
I'm glad I got to know
What are
your
you guys gonna
characters.
play next time?
It's
All
a
right,
bumpy landing at best.
So, you're aware as you're going that fuel, because of the extra weight, is going to be close. Close.
Close.
And as you're getting further along, you're beginning to feel it's not
not
gonna make
close.
it as much as you want it to. You're like, no, maybe the gauge is off. Maybe, you guys are,
Maybe it's the gorilla in the
getting
back.
to about 30 minutes before reaching your place, and there's no more gas.
Oh, great.
Well, we're gliding in.
So you're going. So you saying anything as you guys? Everyone else suddenly ears are popping. You can feel like and things are getting quieter.
Spark and this plane get on one
So,
engine.
buckle up.
Right
We're going to
to the
glide
location
in.
of
This
the
will be
crash.
fun. Have fun.
Can I use
What? Whoa, 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 whoa! This was not in the safety training.
So was
Can I use-
running out of gas
Can I
was.
use backwind
To carry the plane?
to push the plane?
No, backwind is a personal propulsion. You can push yourself out of the plane.
But you can grab like any.
Person, not plane.
Yeah, I know.
That would be a
Buckle yourself
yeah,
to the
like-
plane and then aim.
Touch pickle to the ceiling.
Oh, you're getting ready to heal everybody here, possibly.
There.
All right, so so you can feel the
Okay, Moko, we're gonna put this
The-
on
the
and click that and
upside
don't
down
undo that.
stomach feeling
Don't
as
worry,
you
I won't
guys
get
are.
hurt. I'll be fine.
You're trying to keep it slow.
Yep.
Trying to keep
Keep the nose up. And
keep the
Guide it
nose
in.
up, heading down.
Do I
towards
see
the
any
water.
place to put down?
Water.
Okay.
There's water, and you figure
Do we got?
Did we bring a boat?
It is it's a boat plane.
Well, my
right?
boat's a
Yeah.
pontoon boat.
He can-
this one's a pontoon as well.
Oh, then I got
because
this.
it's for fishing.
It's just gonna be a little
They
bit
tried
more
to
rough
give you
than
basically
usual.
the same kind of plane, only larger. So it was something you were familiar
I
with.
mean, I can fly, but I don't think jumping out. the movie
So,
there.
all right.
Oh,
Here we
Let's
go.
see. What are we gonna roll for a landing? Give me a wit check for your landing.
Passed it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, you passed it.
Please let Sebastian get anxious.
I'm gonna take damage. It's not an anxiety thing.
You
No, but,
But
if,
it could
but if it's
be.
considered a victory for putting down without crashing.
No.
All right.
that specifically says
Everybody
conflict.
needs to give me a. This plane does not have the best safety features. So
Oh, we're
whether
gonna
it's,
have to talk.
it's
We're gonna have to
whether
talk
it's
to the company
speed
about this.
or strength, give me a roll on whichever one you're better at. It'll determine whether you get
What
hurt
is
or
this?
not.
Nope.
Speed or strength.
For
Whichever
me?
you're better at.
A 4 or a 5, I failed.
Failed.
Oh, I'm good.
I rolled a fucking 10.
Okay.
And Daisy
You
is
roll a
also.
lot of 10s on Tuesdays.
Yeah, I
And
do.
what-
Daisy is
okay.
also. Oh yeah.
Okay,
At
so
least
who
with
failed?
Margaret,
Who failed?
I failed.
Those two.
I
The
failed.
pilot.
But you
Alright,
failed because
so
you're
Two
in
in
the
the
sheet.
front of the plane because Margaret is up there.
So
I got it
out
down.
of principle,
Learn how
yeah,
to
yeah,
fly.
you don't wear a seatbelt. Seatbelts are for commies.
His words.
So you eat
Steering wheel?
landing gear a little bit with your teeth.
Yup.
You end up
I
cutting
want
your
to
lip.
say I did this like B.A.
Take
Baracus.
7 points of pride damage.
I was actually
Fair.
asleep.
You slept through the whole thing.
After the whole thing. Woke up on touchdown going, we're there already?
And so
Bob is
which
making
were you
notes
trying? Speed or
To
strength?
cover
Oh, speed.
plane safety
Alright, so you just-
landings.
'Cause
I
you-
failed either
You try
way,
to
so-
stay in the seat and you just slip right out of the seat and slide on your back.
I'm so worried about
Take
Moko. I didn't
take
buckle
5
myself
points of
in.
damage as you your legs get slammed underneath the seats across the
Margaret, you
next
didn't
to
buckle your safety belt.
Bob is making notes about covering this type of thing and
Oh yeah,
safety training.
you're filing an accident report right
Yes.
now. Yes.
And who's covered and who's not because somebody didn't use their safety equipment.
That's right.
Yeah.
Not all of you have turned in your HR paperwork
Hey,
for health
you
coverage.
know what?
Are you
The
JH
instructions
have you guys all
always
filled out
say-
your JHAs? Job hazard analysis?
Actually, it says to
Not
do
yet.
yourself before
Oh,
children.
there you
So
go.
I
Then
didn't
they're
know.
liable on
Whatever.
their own.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I filled one out when I took the plane.
I rolled a wit check and I failed, so I was freaking out a little bit.
So the plane hits the water
hard.
abruptly.
Boom!
One of the landing
My knees
I guess the
Pontoons.
pontoons basically breaks and the plane kind of slops over sideways. The wing hits the water
Oh, great. Now we're going to sink.
and yeah, water kind of starts coming in through underneath the hatch on that one side.
My
a little bit.
laptop gets ruined and it's not covered. You're paying for this.
Tread water.
I'll tread water, but if my laptop gets ruined, it's not covered through the insurance. You're
How
paying
far away
for it.
from coast? From the
It's
shoreline.
Good thing the
you're
company gave me a
basically on
credit
a
card.
river, so the water isn't that far. The shore isn't that far away. He
Can-
just kind of
can you
lined up with
kinda
it. And was like,
angle
all right, I'm
the
landing
plane
here.
into
Moko,
the
do you know
beach?
how to swim?
You can try to.
Nope.
Yeah, you can kind of.
I'm gonna see if I can.
Oh,
whip
it turns
somewhere.
really easily now because a wing
Yeah,
is
but
in
only
the
one
water.
way.
So it kind of
In a circle.
turns on its own, and you can. I mean, you don't really have any control because there's no power. But you manage to. Well, it manages to bank itself basically.
Well, plane's down.
Yay! Do it
As-
again!
As you're like, you're wiping the blood off your
That was
lower
awesome.
lip.
Yeah, that was fun.
Can we get out of the plane easy?
Yeah, your feet are gonna get wet. That's about it.
I gotta jump out, get my cell phone on because following the rule to turn my cell phone off when we were in the air.
I put mine in airplane mode, so yeah.
Yeah,
That's
you,
what I
never,
forgot to
you,
do.
you have to stop before the end of Aaron Brockovich. I'm sorry.
Margaret doesn't have one. They're
It's
too
okay.
easy to
You've
track.
seen it before, but
Yeah,
you
it's
like
a good
it.
movie. I
Yeah,
like it.
well, I mean, Bob fell asleep anyways.
Get that GPS going, figure out where the hell we are.
Okay. You are basically probably about 4 hours downstream from where you were supposed to pick up your boat.
Huh.
By plane or by foot?
By plane, you would have been there in about 15 minutes.
Okay.
By foot, 4
I'm
hours.
gonna let Ralph know that it's not that bad. He's only got to get us 4 hours down the river.
So Margaret's gonna pull out of her backpack shoes and socks for Moko and go, Moko, you need to put these on.
No.
You're still standing in the water.
Yeah.
We're gonna go for a long walk and your feet are gonna get cut up.
My feet are probably rocks. I've been living in the woods with no socks or shoes
Not,
I hear
not
this
for the last
years.
All I'm gonna
Not
do
the
is
last
yell
4
out.
months.
Yeah, but I didn't get
That's
soft
softer
feet.
than-
Moko!
I've been clamoring through the ductwork.
Listen to Margaret, Moko. Get those shoes on. I'm gonna start looking around, see how close we are to the
He's-
road.
Oh, and
Not
now I'm
official,
No.
so paperwork
No.
with him is kind of like
No.
I'm not worried about him.
yeah,
It's not my issue.
Yeah,
Walk
he's
by
not a
saying
real
it, isn't
employee.
it?
He's not an
Listen to
employee.
Margaret, get those
He's
shoes
not-
on.
Right. I'm just
After-
getting notes
Insurance.
about things that happen so that
Moko,
I can
after
throw out.
Abraham
Yeah.
yells,
Uh,
I'm
fill
gonna
out the
put the
daily
shoes
reports.
back in the
You gotta, you're
backpack.
doing the dailies.
Yeah.
Because
Like,
now he
alright,
wants you to do it.
Yep.
So you're not gonna put them on.
You hold up your,
Yay!
your
Margaret
laptop
stops
and
trying.
use your camera to take a
Go
couple
splash
shots
through the
of
river
the
to
plane
the
landing and
to the
stuff.
shore.
Okay, you use
I
the phone, yeah.
didn't say
You have an app that
anything
downloads
other
it
than
all
that.
for
She
you.
has to listen to you.
She has to listen to me? Yay! Come on, let's go!
He's got to listen to you. So you're saying
That's
that.
right.
Dude, that is
Moko
the
should
most
listen
kid
to
thing
you
ever.
She has to listen to me?
How far away is the nearest road?
Dude, the
There's
no.
They're up here.
Oh,
along
that's
this
why
water.
we ran out of gas early because we weren't.
There actually, it
We
looks
weren't
like there are
calculating
some
for-
residential places along the water, probably about a mile up, and there are roads there as well.
I wonder if that occurs
Where
to
you are
Moko.
currently is very much wetland.
Probably not.
Like you can hear the mosquitoes.
I don't know how gas works in an airplane.
Sorry.
I didn't even account for that.
Well, right now there's no gas in the airplane, so.
Well,
don't
no,
worry
I
about
was saying that Daisy is the reason we didn't have enough gas because we
Apparently
didn't
you needed
calculate for the
extra
other weight.
that. Right. That's the story. My story, and I'm sticking to it.
Had nothing to do with dice.
Nothing.
So Daisy obviously is hopping out too.
Oh yeah.
Man, my cleaning bill's gonna be brutal this month.
Have Daisy make a
All
sneak
this
check.
water and mud.
Oh no. That's a terrible roll. I fucking nailed it.
You got it exact.
Yes, I did.
Holy crap!
Yeah.
Okay.
3.
So nothing
slips into
whatsoever.
the
She
water.
slips into the water silently, and then, like, if
Stays
anyone,
in the water, but there's a hole
Only
in the water
moves
where
when
she
everybody
is.
oh,
else
she gets up
moves.
to the shore, but she manages to do it without being detected by anybody.
When she shakes the water off. It's just,
Oh, you can
Is
see
it
his
raining?
ripples
Yeah.
that look
Yeah.
just like the water pushing in its
Yeah, it just kind
I
of
see-
like
I see
something.
the outlook.
If anyone
Oh.
happened to see it, you just
Screw
assume
gang is
something
back.
slipped off the plane and just touched the water there. And well, a good thing you guys bought the insurance with the.
Good
Oh,
job.
Bob
Good
would
job,
rather
Bob did the
not do
paperwork.
that.
Yeah,
That's
Larry decided you guys should have the insurance on this plane.
I wonder why.
But Bob double checked the paperwork and checked off the box.
So you're like, oh, at least we have that.
Ooh, insurance. Yes.
and then make sure that my gun is still operational.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, good. I just want to make sure it didn't
Hey,
get
shot
too wet.
revolver.
or anything
Yeah,
like
you want to
that.
take yours
You
out,
can't
make
break
sure it's
nothing.
good.
What's that?
You can't. It's almost foolproof. You just point and pull, and it's
I know.
gonna do the thing.
Yep. Take everything you're
What
gonna
the,
get out of the plane.
I stole
'cause
something.
it's
I
not
stole
coming back
something
for a
from
while.
Abe.
The
Oh, you
Narf
did?
gun?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Or you stole his?
Maybe. I stole something from Abe.
Okay.
What's
He
this
let
dignity?
you.
Not yet.
Oh.
Are we gonna go
'Cause he doesn't
upstream
have it.
about
I know. I
an
couldn't find
hour?
In
to
about
get
an hour, it
to-
looks like you hit some houses that live
Or
along the water.
Go downstream forever and get to the boat. Go try to steal a truck, I guess, or a car or something. Borrow a vehicle from the locals.
There we
Maybe
go.
we
That's
can,
better
uh,
terminology.
You mean borrow?
Maybe we
You
can
were a
have.
police
Oh,
officer.
we could
or
always just put
something.
the pontoon back on and use the
Maybe we could have.
Can you do that?
Is it gone?
duct
Bob.
tape.
What?
How badly damaged is the?
It landed hard enough
Plane.
that the supports for the pontoon bent.
This one says
And
we
so
should
that's
fix
that-
it with duct tape.
It kind of like did a split.
WD-40 and duct tape.
So
Perfect.
you got the
split?
two
Well,
pontoons
if we
that
knew
lands on.
someone
This
about
one went
8
out
foot
like
tall
that,
that could lift
and it-
that wing up, we could maybe get that pontoon underneath it properly. Maybe have her.
Suddenly
bend
the
er,
it
whole
straight,
plane
but-
just. There we go.
But I don't think we're going to be able to ride the. Well, I guess we could just get some
I think we
jet
got two
fuel,
options for
airplane
that, but
fuel.
anyway.
Where's the
On the
local,
river,
where's the local
there's some
airport?
jet
In
fuel on
South
the
Dakota?
river.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They don't have freaking cigar boats. Like,
So we're going to have
There's a
to.
little man that comes down the river. He's got a big old hat and he's pushing his boat along almost like a gondola.
how big?
And
is
he's
the
got
boat?
a 5-gallon drum of jet fuel. And he, golly, you look like you guys could use some jet fuel. No.
Oh, I got all excited.
We just gotta get that one to marry my daughter. She's the prettiest thing in
He's
this
got
here
a dirty
county.
mouth.
Again?
I guarantee.
You know what?
You
Not
are
these
Why
things
does
from
stuff like
Indiana.
this always happen to me?
You are from the bayou.
Wrong side of the country.
So let's go procure
No, but
us
he
a
said
ride.
again, and he is from the bayou.
He is.
We need a new boat.
But you already realize right now
Are
the
we gonna go steal
mosquitoes
the
are very
boat?
familiar.
We don't know how navigable. Help me with this word here.
Navigable.
Navigable the river is
Well, we're gonna be going down the river anyways.
from where we were going to get the boat to assault the farm. We don't know what's between here and there. It's
How are we gonna do? We're
multiple
gonna go
miles
over land instead.
to where the boat landing is. I think there'd be a road there.
So we're gonna walk all the way there, like cross country.
There's. I was having a
He's
side
like, I have my
conversation with
GPS right here. Listen to me.
I had a side conversation with the GM. There are some houses mile or so upriver, or we could go multiple hours downstream to find where the boat
So
landing
we're
is.
gonna go up.
So either go to the
hopefully
boat-
have a car and steal it.
Yeah,
We're gonna
Pretty much.
requisition it. We're not gonna steal it.
I don't wanna
And
steal.
if they
Let's
don't
let's
have
go
a
for
car,
a walk.
We're just gonna waste our time.
Or we could leave them some valuable things in place of it so you don't get upset.
What'd you bring that was
little
valuable?
man? Money? You like money, right? I like money.
I got one of these. Bust out my friggin' corporate card.
You don't have a corporate card.
Oh, I had wrote it on my sheet.
Oh,
I took somebody's.
Oh yeah, because you've been
The
looking
card
at
he was
everyone's
just talking
apartment.
about.
you know what? It's an AMC gift card,
Hey, it works.
I like it even better.
and it came from Bob's wallet.
And it says Merry Christmas on it.
Yeah,
Man,
yeah.
when we get some time, I want to
Yeah.
go to the movie. Where's my card?
I got my credit card.
Son of... Hey, that's mine!
Oh, I found it. Me and Pickle found it.
I found it in your
You found
room.
it.
I found it
when I
in
went
your
through your wallet.
Yeah, what is that?
was your
You're not
sticker.
an official employee. You are.
And that weird
An
card
accessory.
with the chip in it. I didn't like that one.
You better give me that card back.
But I like AMC.
Great. Yeah, I hope you
All right,
like
I'm gonna
Judy.
grab whatever gear I got out of the plane.
Okay, I
and
thought
hand
you were
it
like
over
crossing
for
them off like
the
already.
mile walk.
Ari's Christmas
No.
gift is already done.
Nope,
Okay.
I'm just gonna report him to the police when we get back,
Oh, okay.
and you know, we'll see.
Oh,
how he
good
likes-
luck.
We'll see how he likes prison.
What's a prison?
My prison. Where
You stole my card. I want it back.
I found it. Me and Pickle found it.
You didn't give it back. That makes it stealing.
I like how
I
it's
didn't
your
know
card
about
is your
you.
gun.
It's got my name on it.
No,
I'm just
you're
gonna-
not.
I'm
You're
gonna
not
say-
Murray Crimbus.
It's not what it says.
This is Murray Crimbus. Oh, Chris.
Holidays.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Bob, is what it says. I am Bob. That is mine.
He thought it said 808.
All right, you can forget about prison for now. Just remember, you don't take things that belong to other people.
Are they at least following
So
me
let's
as
go
I
take
walk
something that
upstream?
belongs to
Are you heading
Yeah.
upstream?
I'm going upstream.
I will follow
We're
him.
going
Looking-
the wrong way.
Is there a road?
No, we're going.
We're
trying
going
to
the
find
short
it.
way.
We're gonna go. We're
Lead
gonna
up
try
to the
and
river.
procure some.
As long as the
transportation.
road's on this side. I don't want to. We're in the wetlands. It's mucky, mosquito-y.
Mosquitoes. that
I'm
way.
trying to make this as comfortable as possible for everybody.
I'm gonna start following, and I'm gonna be like, Moko, if you don't want me
You
to
do
hold your
find that
hand,
you
start
find
walking.
like an off-road road, like a four-wheeler type situation.
How old are you? 8.
And I'm just looking straight at.
He's
do I have a
half
cell
my
service here?
age.
You got a
It's the
bar,
best.
so you can push something and you gotta wait. You get the little load window. You're like, am I gonna get it? 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 You know, that kind of thing. You had enough.
Dial
to-
of porn is what we're talking about right now.
Yeah, yeah.
Great.
Yeah, yeah.
Did we find a house? Is that what we're trying to do? Is
We're
go find
gonna
a house?
try.
I was trying to look just straight look on Google Maps. I don't have a map of this area because we didn't expect to land 15
But you had enough
miles short of the
signal to be
target.
able to see where the
Nearest houses?
official
But
roads
Google
are,
Maps
which are
would
about.
provide you a map of where we are.
If
So
we
there's
have good enough signal.
So there's an official road about a mile,
Hold on, I'll make a
about an hour
hotspot.
away.
An hour through the woods to get to a road, to then try to find. We'll just head to the road.
Yeah,
so
that's
you
the
just
best route.
And like I said, on the way you actually found an off-road, like you know, like
Like a
kids
driveway?
come out here, not like a
Oh.
like it's got
Like a
got
dirt
jumps,
bike path.
jumps and all this
Yeah.
dirt
Four-wheeler
bikes, four-wheelers,
trail.
yeah,
Hey,
jeeps,
Might
you know,
as well
that kind
follow.
of that
It's
kind of
gotta
thing.
lead somewhere.
I'm gonna, because of the nearest houses were upstream, and there were nothing. You said there was nothing downstream till we got to the land.
Till we
I'm
got
gonna
to,
go.
yeah.
I'm gonna go upstream, try to find those houses.
Okay, so the rest of you really don't know what direction you should be going in to go to the boat anyway, so you might as well follow the guy who's
Yeah,
got
no
up
idea.
one bar of signal.
And is pretending that his military training allowed him to know how to do this.
Right,
Let's
exactly.
go this way, guys. Everybody follow me.
Unless anyone's trying to challenge his direction.
Nope.
Okay. They don't need to make a charm check. You're good.
Let's just get
I don't know how
around.
buy into him.
I
Just
expected to be assaulting Fiddle Farm already.
I want to charm the humans.
All right, what did I miss? How far do we get?
Well, we are. You're actually
We
all
found a
agreeing
road.
to
Abe is
follow.
leading us in the wrong
Um,
direction.
Awesome.
No,
But
he's
for
leading
good
us
reason.
to the closest building.
So you do come across at one point. It looks like an abandoned jeep.
I mean, I'm pretty sure at this point we know
and
you
it's-
have good
it
intentions.
doesn't have the doors. Though the front windshield has actually been lowered. It has the crash bar and it is caked in clay. Looks like it's probably been rained on a couple times.
There's the keys in it.
Actually, yes.
Hello.
Try to turn it over. See what happens.
It does.
You don't. Are you calling HR
Sure.
right now?
This
HR
is
is
HR
calling
is
me.
calling right now.
Oh my god. We have
behind
schedule. He does have a signal. Okay, that's good to know. So you try to turn it over.
Yep.
It actually it doesn't.
Working.
It's almost there. Like it actually responds to the. It doesn't just do it like a death click. It
You're
actually.
on speaker. No, you're not.
All right. So we either need to push start this thing, or
I
it's.
don't know why it's
I
not
rolled a
working.
1, so good.
Yeah, it's not working, James.
Sorry, it doesn't seem to be working. Okay. HR needs everybody to roll a charm check.
Oh my goodness, HR.
Pass.
Me too.
God damn.
Ooh!
I'm giving myself a
passed.
charm of 9.
Oh, I passed.
I passed.
I didn't
Nailed
expect to pass.
Failed.
I did.
Pat
Ralph failed.
Ralph failed.
What about you?
I've always
I don't
tried.
laugh to
I
keep
failed.
freaking-
Okay.
Ralph and Abe failed.
What's that?
Not all kinds, just a couple kinds.
Just the fun kinds.
So everybody, we are being HR is
Okay.
infiltrated.
Yes.
Everybody who
Party.
failed must report to HR when we get back for a mental health assessment.
I don't want to know what's going
I'm
on.
probably
Everybody
gonna have
is
to do
laughing,
that anyway.
but they have promised they would be there.
I'm gonna probably have
promise
another
nothing,
shooting
okay?
incident, so I'm gonna have to go.
Something bad's gonna happen. I know it.
He asked me how the game was going when I went inside. I was like, oh, it's going great. It's great. I gave Moko a Nerf gun. He stole a real gun. We crashed a plane. You're totally not going to have to edit out all the things we've done.
Yeah, no, it'll be
No,
fine.
not at all.
It'll be fine.
Not at all.
It'll be fine.
I hope you're all enjoying this at home.
100%.
Whatever version of this you guys get to watch.
This is the best thing.
However edited the content may be.
It may be
Why is
edited.
I'm gonna Fonzie.
Or there'll be a disclaimer.
The
Yeah, there's probably going to be a disclaimer.
You're
Why
gonna,
is it only 10
You're
minutes
gonna
long?
Fonzie the Jeep?
Yep.
You're gonna jump a shark?
I'm going to mechanically agitate it on its hood.
he's
Try
gonna
see if it
bang
fixes
on
He's
it.
going to try and hit it like it's a
Do you,
jukebox.
do you have any
He's gonna
mechanical
jukebox
skills?
it.
That's why I'm Fonzieing it. I'm not- if I knew how to fix it, I'd fix it. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
pick the
yeah,
hood
Is
and
that
try
a
to
skill
Give
you
me a
have?
mechanical
Give me a
agitator.
charm check.
Oh,
Failed it? Okay,
I
you
failed
give
it.
it a
Why
good
would charming
split.
the Jeep do
I-
anything?
Because you said you were gonna Fonzie
What is
it.
punching the Jeep gonna do? I figured maybe you managed
God,
to
does it have
convince
Now, I'm
him
not
of
gonna
something.
lie, mechanically agitating things helps.
It does. You knock
The
some of the
gauge
is
mud and clay free.
That can't be
You wanna
taken
give it-
the wrong
gas
way.
does
Well,
not
anyway.
work.
You're gonna get like
It's
2
not
more
on.
turns before it.
All right, everybody
Gives
start
out.
pushing, and then I'll try it.
All right. Anything you do to try
Pop
to
clutch?
enhance,
basically.
enhance the chance.
What are we trying to start, by the way?
It's a Jeep.
I will try to
Okay.
get it moving.
All right. So strength checks from everyone who's pushing.
Daisy.
I'm not going to push because I am.
Is Daisy pushing?
Ooh, I
Daisy and I-
succeeded.
But you're
Push.
pushing.
Yeah.
Okay. So you start pushing
Oh,
it.
we both nailed it.
Did you get it?
I passed.
Failed.
You nailed it.
We
with
both
of you?
nailed it.
I'm not doing it.
You're not doing it.
He doesn't want to get.
So
his
the two of
hands
you are
dirty.
like.
It's covered in clay.
And then
What
the
am I gonna
kid-
do with the
and
clay
then
right
that
now?
Little
kid
kid
comes
comes
in.
over, and you almost both fall on your faces as he just starts. Like,
I did it!
Yay!
give me a
We
wit
did
check,
it!
you two.
We did it!
I passed my wit check.
My face
Okay.
senses are
I
tingling.
failed that too.
Anyway, they have
You feel that too?
Yeah.
Yeah, something. I mean, you're kind of aware of magic powers, and this definitely that kid should not be able to just take this Jeep out of your hands and be running down the freaking trail with it. So you give it a turn.
Already
Yep, turn it
learned that
over.
Moko
All right,
is a
so
very
give me
special
give-
little boy.
what did we roll last time? It was
You rolled it
Loco
last
has
time, actually.
friends.
That's right. That's right. I
I
rolled
think it
it,
was a
Picked
wit
up your
check,
habit of rolling 10.
but I'm not sure.
and I got it exact.
It's spreading.
You fire it up, and it actually starts.
All right, we got a car. Everybody in.
You have no idea how much gas it has because the
Daisy and I
gauges
hop in the
are
back.
kind of gone.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm just gonna hop over there.
It's got horrible shocks.
suspension's
Everything sinks
terrible.
right down.
Well, these things seat 4, and there
Yeah,
are
yeah.
6 of us without
Yeah.
the ogre.
Yes.
So I'm gonna ride the running board.
Hop in the back, like behind the second seats. There's like that little.
How much
the
space
trunk?
would you say
That's
this?
not really a trunk. There's like a place to stand. I'm gonna
Storage.
Start
So
Yeah.
you
It's
know
like
that
the
that's
slide.
there. You're aware that's there. Everyone else jumping in is going to have to pick a spot to go, and we're missing a bunch of players. What's going on here, HR?
I'll
Can I
go for
attempt to
them.
do a
They
sea
can
fang?
take the seats, right? Get two
Oh,
seats.
Well, you're
Is
you're
the
in
ogre
behind the
seats?
wheel.
Is the ogre riding the other?
We got
There's a chance somebody's going to leap into the
Well,
back.
actually-
Well,
No,
seat-
hit
the ogre's
something.
not in the back.
seat,
Is in the
seat, seat.
the trunkish area.
And then you're riding the
I'm
running
riding the
boards.
running
You're hanging
board,
on
yeah.
the side. You're probably the one that should roll something, maybe, just
I
to
wanna
see if
do
you.
seat
She there
grab
with
the
me?
running
'Cause-
boards.
Because somebody
Or I
may
should
just
too.
go to hop in, hit invisible wall, and fall back.
So
He jumped in the car
he went in the
first.
very back. He went in the trunk, and the four seats are
behind
these
the
four
seats.
people, and I'm on a
Okay.
running board.
And
Because
I'm like
you know
holding
where
on.
Daisy is, so you're with Daisy. You're in
Yeah.
the backpack.
Daisy's
So
going.
that way
Daisy
keep
would
others-
not fit there.
Well,
Like
Daisy
1
can
foot.
stand there. There's no roof.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
1
Daisy's
foot
feet-
holding on to like the
Daisy's
roll bar.
Branches
Holding
are
on
gonna
to
be
the roll
falling
bar.
off the
holding me,
trees.
holding me in. That's
So
what
we're
Daisy's
just
doing.
thinking that this thing is.
You're thinking
man,
that I
this-
weigh
no
like
wonder they
water
thought-
bottom.
Is this like
Shocks.
an open top Jeep with just like the
There's no
bars on
top,
it?
just the bar. Yeah.
Just the bars, so Daisy could literally just like lean over.
No. Daisy's gonna like hold
Well,
on.
that's why I figured like Daisy's foot is in that little trunk space in the back.
Yeah.
And, he's hanging,
And then just like holding me in,
Actually,
Yeah.
holding on, because Daisy's very strong.
I'm gonna just ask him. Take it easy. I'm gonna hold on.
This is awesome! Yeah, go faster!
It is real rough. I mean, like, it would be rough anyway.
It's
But
awesome.
the fact that you have this
Unlike
ogre weighing
Teen,
it down,
it's
the
awesome.
shocks,
We just
there is
crashed
no
a
shocks.
plane.
I'm gonna mess with the
We're
kid.
riding a fucking car down the hill. Like, I am having a blast.
Why are you okay stealing this Jeep, but not the car that I said I was going to borrow from somebody?
Because this isn't anybody's anymore.
Everything is
somebody's
somebody's.
landmarker.
So are you trying to drive this like quickly?
Yeah, it's
or you
ours
just,
now.
Just go. Like, just trying to be as safe as you
Dude,
can
I'm
with
loving
it.
the
Sure,
fucking
they're driving
on
a
it.
van.
Finders,
basically.
keepers,
So,
losers,
this is an off-road thing.
I was gonna
Jumps
say
and
the
things
same
like
thing
that,
with
are
the
you?
cars we got. It's like,
No, I'm
look
driving
what we
it in a
found.
manner that makes us get as far as we can on whatever we got.
Okay, so you're not going reckless. You're not gonna like
No.
go yeehaw like Dukes
Even
of
though
Hazzard
I'm
style.
yeehawing in the back, he's not yeehawing on the gas.
Yeah, so
pedal.
you're yeehaw.
This is awesome!
It's really just the road doing it.
Well, it's actually half of it is actually him doing it.
Yeah,
True.
I'm just bouncing.
Bouncing up and down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm having a blast back here.
Yep, this is awesome.
It is awesome.
You smell whatever's in the gas that's also kind of burning off as you go along.
Some smoky crackling.
Yep, some water. I'm
It's
sure
a
lots of
mess.
water in there.
Of course. We're mostly using momentum.
That's right, but it's moving forward. So what direction are we headed here?
Still going
Following
upstream.
the path.
Still going upstream? 'Cause
Okay.
Okay.
Trying to get to the houses that we saw.
Okay.
Careful.
You good?
I'm making sure you guys are good.
Are we good? Are we good? Are we good?
Ooh, he's gonna be so mad.
Oh, HR! I'm gonna call from HR next. I know it. If only you had my number.
He has my number.
You guys are all in the shot.
We're all okay. We're good.
Wow.
Until you hit the camera with your head and it all goes.
Yeah, I
Now we're
always
looking at
forget.
the ceiling.
I always forget that camera's there.
All right.
I'm gonna look out the back while I'm driving and use
Perfect.
C-Fay. I got 4 successes.
4 successes.
Yep.
So C-Fay of 4 successes grants you. I'm sorry. I know I have it here too.
Well, it gives me like size and shape.
Yeah. So there's a giant thing that you were already kind of aware of, and it is exactly where it is, and you can see that it's like it has hands around the crash bar right behind your head. In fact, you think you see a
Anybody-
tongue flapping in the wind, possibly.
I'm just gonna yell out. Anybody know how to use a skateboard?
How to use a what?
Skateboard.
Skateboard?
You're big enough.
So, anybody know how to use a skateboard?
Well, when I was a younger man, I, occasionally partook of the skateboard.
When you were a rebel.
When I was a young rebel, yes.
When
When
you wore a
I
headband,
was
you wore a
a
headband once. Yeah.
star. Anyway,
So you guys are rumbling your way along.
John, there's a camera there.
I know. I ducked it away.
All right, you guys actually make it all the way to what looks like the house that this road starts from, which is in that cluster that you guys were. It actually makes it that far.
Is there anything better at the house?
So you see You see a pickup, an old Chevy pickup truck, right there.
This is our Jeep.
It's got a plow attached to the front of it.
Okay.
Does the house look
What time
occupied?
of year is it?
It's like July.
Oh, it's even plough.
It's
Why take it
it's just
off?
still
Yeah,
there.
it's just easier to keep hooked up. So.
Yeah,
It's its probably only purpose in life.
Does
Is the
somebody,
plow truck.
somebody live here?
There's a house. You don't know if somebody's home right now as you come rumbling in this battered Jeep towards it.
Now that we've hit a road of some kind. I assume.
And it has a stone driveway where the truck with the plow is. It's a garage, but it has no door. That's behind the truck. Like it looks like the truck was kind of backing up to that. If you happen to peek inside, you can see stacks of firewood that have been stacked up inside this 3-walled shed, basically. The house itself is the vertical slats on the exterior. Most of the paint has peeled at this point. The bottom edges look kind of spongy where
it's
it's
in
close
rough
to the
shape.
ground. It's a weathered lake house. Hasn't really been taken well.
Is there a gas
Carol.
station on your GPS by any chance?
I don't know. There's not really a whole lot. It's pretty remote.
Don't see any hose.
Like a garden
Not
house.
here.
H
It's
O
not
S
even the
E.
city.
HOSE.
And we're not near Jesus's place, but
I asked if
yeah, there's a
I
garden.
asked
There's
if Daisy.
so there's
if,
garden hose. There,
Pixie doesn't know Jesus.
there's even some garden gnomes in the front yard.
Well, I was thinking if we could go siphon some gas.
There is some lawn equipment kind of in the 3-walled shed, and there is a metal canister in there.
Does it say gas on it?
It does not
Is
say
it red?
anything. It is red.
Okay, it's probably
Probably
gas.
safe.
It's
Well,
either gas or gas oil mix.
As we
Yep.
go exploring this, can
It's
I go
gas oil mix
check to
with
see?
Are,
grease.
are you shutting off the Jeep here?
Nah, I
Don't
don't think
shut
we
it
should
off.
shut
Shut
off the Jeep.
No.
Keeping it running. Okay.
Could we check to see if there's keys in the truck?
All right. So who's going to the truck?
I'm going to the gas can.
Okay. So
Do you know-
did you hop out of
do
the
you know
Jeep?
the difference between gas and a gas oil mix?
No.
Okay, we don't want the gas oil mix.
You got it, boss.
Okay.
Somebody go with him, please. Someone who knows the difference.
I don't know. Fonzie over here thinks he
You-
has mechanical skills.
Hear a dog, and then everyone else hears it as you're approaching the house.
Puppy!
I'm gonna look back.
Like.
I'm gonna look back at Sebastian.
Okay.
Is he still a person?
Oh, I'm an evil person.
Yeah, yes.
Hey, dog! Why don't you take care of this dog?
Sniff each other's butts or something. Whatever you guys do.
You got like a secret handshake?
You speak the language.
I'm gonna try and sneak.
And try to
I don't
sneak.
think
I'm gonna
do.
try and do it all sneaky.
Okay.
I'm trying to sneak it.
Give me a sneaky roll.
Ooh, I failed.
Are your friends coming with you?
Yeah.
All right. I mean,
Oh,
So- invisible doesn't mean a dog isn't going to smell an ogre coming.
that's fair. That's fair.
You guys are the dogs. So you realize the windows on the first floor are open a little bit, and you can see the nose of the dog, and you see the breath fog the glass a little bit. It's inside, barking its head off at you. It is a significantly good-sized dog. You can't tell what kind of dog it is because you can only really see the nose and the muzzle, but it could be something like a Rottweiler or something like that.
I think I'm just gonna yell hush.
You yell hush.
Yeah.
Hush! Quiet!
It just
Say
keeps
your
barking,
stern
barking, barking.
8-year-old voice.
That's right.
You can hear. Give me a wit check.
I'm gonna go, oh shit. I was hoping the place was
I
completely
passed the wit
abandoned.
You passed the wit check.
Yeah.
All right. You realize you hear another dog. It's not quite as loud as this one. You first thought it was like almost like this dog was echoing, but then you realize, oh no, there's another dog.
We got dogs.
That one can't see him through the windows.
Little shorter.
I'm gonna walk to the front door, loosening my gun in its holster.
Fun idea. Fun thing you notice. There is no gun in your holster.
This one has one. This one doesn't.
I wasn't where you had. Sorry, I should have assumed you had.
I grabbed the
two.
ankle gun. The little
He
one.
couldn't
all
get
my
the big
gear out
one.
of the
He
plane.
got the little one.
Okay.
Yeah, I grabbed the little. I grabbed the pea shooter.
You have the Norf gun.
Yeah.
Narf gun. Sorry.
He's got both.
I put it inside the North gun.
That one's a little 22. It's probably safe-ish. If he had
Safe-ish.
proper lessons, it would be okay for him to use.
You might have to work on that later then.
Yes, which we'll have to give him. So
I
that-
tried, but you didn't want to deal
So
with the child.
hand on the gun and you're knocking on the door?
No. Well, I'm making sure it's not clipped down so I can get access to it real
Okay.
easy.
It's accessible.
I'm gonna knock on the door.
Okay. As you knock, the dog barking shifts from the window. You hear the clicking of the nails, and you hear the dog like bouncing off the front door.
Slams into the door.
Yeah. And then you hear a different dog. Like a little behind the
Giving
other
a shit
one.
about the dogs. They can do whatever they want inside there. It's their handlers that their masters. that
Does
we're
anyone
more
here have like
concerned about.
investigation? Anything like that?
Foraging is the closest I have.
I have
You
survival.
find some berries.
Nature
I
lore.
got survival. I mean, animal lore.
Alright.
What are we looking
They're
for?
dogs.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, I figured that's about the extent I got.
What was the skill you were looking for?
If anyone had anything like investigation or observation as a skill. But if you don't worry about it.
I think you'd have observation being
Hunter.
Yeah.
Not today.
Well, I got
Not today.
I got tracking, but
I'm gonna
Sweetheart.
double down on my knocking on the door.
Okay.
While he's knocking on the door, I'm going to make my way to the three-walled garage
Okay.
and make sure that is not gas
I
oil
mean, my
mix.
tracking still is telling me
Alright,
it's a
so
dog.
you come out of the garage with it,
I'll
and he's right
I'll
there.
just-
Is
I'll
this
just-
good?
I'll take it. I'll smell it. You should be able to smell.
Right. It smells like gas. It smells like
See that
old
it's
gas.
clear instead
It's
of,
gas.
see that it's clear instead of purplish.
Yeah, you don't have that like the little black
I'll take
staining with it.
Take my cell phone light.
if you're my father figure and that's my foster child, that's your grandchild.
All right, kid. This seems to be okay. Let's go put this in the Jeep and make sure things keep going.
So the
Cool.
Jeep gets a little angry idling, like it worked better if moving. I don't know if you want to slowly drive it in a circle,
Yeah.
something
yeah,
just
I'll
to keep it
I'll put it
moving.
in gear and
Like
let it.
when you stopped, it started really kind of bucking on you.
It's gonna get worse now.
Yep.
Put that gas in there.
Put some old ass gas in it.
Old ass gas.
Could be newish. We don't know. We'll find out when he tells us, right?
You're gonna,
There's
I'm
a-
gonna
it was
switch it
by-
around a
he
little
said it was
bit,
old
try to
gas.
get it
It
all
was
mixed
by a
up,
lawnmower.
and then I'm
We still
gonna
have gas in our
put it
shed
in,
we should use.
Okay.
Probably.
and you know,
Why
see
not?
what
Put it in the
happens.
fire
you
pit.
you're
Let it go.
pouring it in the
I was going
running
to say
Jeep.
put it in the car. Jesus Christ.
Backfire.
Little column A,
I
little column
mean,
B.
you're pouring it in. And you're like, is this thing even
We got
pouring
plenty
it?
of
It's hard to
ways
tell because the
to
whole
eat it
thing's
all.
shaking and rumbling and making so much noise. You can't like hear
Yeah.
the pouring and stuff, but you're just
The
okay.
ants in the bottom will have a fun time.
What's anybody else doing? No one answers the door.
Dylan, well, I am making sure there's no one in the house as we steal
Are
their.
you gonna go in?
I'm not going in. I'm just gonna keep pounding on the
How are you
door.
gonna make sure there's nobody in the house?
What's
By
that?
pounding on the door.
Why?
I mean, no. How are you gonna confirm
just
there's
gonna
no one in the
keep-
house?
Hey,
Hey, Bob,
Hey,
When we
calling.
got the gas and we're ready to go, I'll
Nuclear
come
for
on
Mormons,
back
the
down
only
to
way
the
to be
Jeep.
sure.
Hey, we got
It's
gas.
gonna be like knock knock. Hey, if anyone's home, we're stealing your truck.
No, we're
That's
just stealing their gas.
Truck.
Did
We
anybody
just-
go to the
we
truck?
borrowed their gas.
I know
So-
you're at the wheel and you're like when it starts to get kind
I'll
of
go check
rattly,
out
you
the
move it a
truck.
little
How
bit.
big was this can?
It was you probably had about 3 gallons worth of
I'll take out
gas
a 20.
in it.
I'll bring the can back. I'll put the 20 underneath it.
Aw,
And,
that's sweet of you.
He's gonna get too expensive anyway. That 20 he put there was actually
But
40.
you don't have any
That's
receipt,
when
you put it into
receipt
this-
for that.
I'll go
I
check
will
out the
take a
truck.
picture of it.
All right, so you go to the
There we
truck.
go.
It's got some almost completely faded fuzzy dice hanging from the rearview mirror. In fact, you can kind of make out the dots that used to be black have been so bleached out by the sun that they look like these circle round flakes on the different
I
sides
almost
of
see
them.
through the dice.
There's some miscellaneous cups from assorted
Fast food places,
fast
coffee
food.
cups.
Yeah. A couple alligator drink cups. At the bottom, there's some cigarette butts in some of them. The ashtray is overly stuffed.
In other words, it's nasty.
It's nasty. But as you're snooping around, the cliche, you lower the visor, poop, keys.
Turn it up.
It turns on.
Woo! I'm gonna open the window and be like, I got us another ride. It's kind of
All right.
gross though.
So you go to
It's just a bench truck.
you're momentarily confused that there's no toggle for the windows.
Ooh, it's a manual.
You're like,
What's this handle?
Yeah,
You mean I gotta crank this?
it turns hard. Like you have to kind of put a hand on the window and kind of pull it down while you turn the thing.
Power steering's God.
But it's
Or the window itself.
but it, you so you have the rattly sputter sound of the Jeep, and now you have the. It almost sounds like a drowning bassoon.
I'm gonna be like, hey, Bob,
What?
what's wrong with this car?
I don't know.
The shift thing is weird.
Wait, did you learn stick?
That's a good question.
It's probably a manual transmission.
Get started. She would
Do
have
they
to
have
put the
any
clutch
gas?
down.
You know what? You have what level of driving skill do you have?
Just normal.
Just
Or did you get it as professional? Do you have
It's a
professional
good
abilities?
question.
Did you spend the points to have it as a
Advanced skill.
advanced skill?
I forgot to do advanced skill stuff.
So no, you
That's
do
gonna
not.
be one of
Okay.
the plans. No, I do not.
I'll make it automatic because you did get it started. So there we go.
Oh, okay, fair.
I was just like, because if you had
If you
had
want,
level 4 advanced skills, I'd be like,
so if you
somebody
wanted
showed
to
you how to
still-
use a stick because you use it to actually like spin the car around.
if you want it to still be weird, you could have it be the stick shift on the column because a lot of people get confused by those.
3 on the tree.
Well, it obviously is because most of the trucks, those kind of trucks, that's what they had anyway. So yeah, so you,
3 on the tree.
Oh, a lot of the
Really?
newer trucks have the center console. It's weird.
well, this is not a newer truck.
No.
This has an 8-track player in the center.
Oh yeah!
That's right.
Is Bob getting in the car
Does he
with
have
me?
Does he have
I'm gonna
an
knock
8-track
on the
with wings
door.
in there?
It's got Denver. Want some Denver?
Maybe I guess.
Is
Okay.
there any gas in it?
It's running.
Oh, you
It's running, so there's an
What's the
amount.
gas gauge say?
I'm just gonna yell. Which one's
that's
got
a
more
good
gas?
question.
Gas gauge says maybe a third a tank.
We don't have a gas
We only
gauge,
got
so
get 15 miles. We should make it.
Everyone in the Jeep.
I
So
say
it's
we take them both. We're stealing guy's Jeep. We're stealing. It's probably on his land anyway. He had left that Jeep there,
Okay.
and we took his Jeep
Then,
to his house.
uh,
Now we're taking his.
So for
Oh,
shits and pickles, we're gonna have
Roger.
this
Dump the
conversation.
gas.
You notice the 4-wheelers because they're actually covered in tarps, and you can see the tires sticking out of the bottom along the side of the house between the 3-walled garage and the actual house.
I'm just gonna
Might as well just make some
steal-
fun of this.
steal all
If
this
he's got
guy's shit.
the roads for this kind of stuff, he's got to have some of the stuff to play with, right?
Look!
Probably get a dirt
And
bike
I'm
too.
gonna like whip off the tarps.
All right. 2 rabbits run out from under the tarp when you do that.
Sorry! Hope we didn't disturb you. I'm gonna try and
As
get
a
on-
rabbit
get on an
disappears.
ATV. Is there a key anywhere?
Just floats up.
I don't know.
Look at Mocha
Watch.
You don't have any driving
Well,
skills.
it's
or
until I
anything,
got
right?
None.
I'm going
That's
to
none,
attempt.
But I just watched them do stuff.
Give me an intelligence check.
Oh, I fucking nailed it!
You nailed it.
I nailed it!
I need a glass of water.
Family.
Those are different numbers I nailed.
But
You
you've
fire
nailed
it
every
right up.
single roll
You
you've
fire
made.
it right up.
No,
Like,
I
how was
just
it doing? The headlight comes
Cool.
on, and you hit reverse hard.
Okay.
You smash right into the one behind you. Give me a strength check to see if you don't throw yourself off the back of it.
I failed.
All right, yeah,
Oh
you
Jesus!
take 6 points of damage.
I was gonna
almost
say, does
killed him.
Daisy catch him?
But you did get started. It's actually still running.
Oh, that was
So,
really cool.
I'm gonna get
though.
back
Where's
on.
Sebastian? Are you in the Jeep?
No, I would have got out when everybody else did, but
Oh, well, the
What
Jeep's not ready to go because you're getting back in the Jeep, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna get in the Jeep.
yeah,
I'm gonna try
Did
to
you load
snatch
that gas in
Pickle
the Jeep?
and run.
Yeah.
And if I can successfully, not Pickle, I'm sorry, grab
Is it you're gonna
Moko
steal pickle
and say,
from him?
no way. Pick up Moko and say, let's go for a ride with Margaret. As I try to pick him up off the ground.
I want to ride that.
Hey,
I'm
do
gonna
that.
say,
I want to ride
I'm
it.
gonna
I
metagame
want to
this and
ride
say,
it.
these aren't very safe. I wouldn't feel safe driving these. I don't know who can do this.
But it's fun.
So you what? You're trying to just convince him? Give me a charm check,
No,
Mr.
I'm
Mr.
trying to convince the ogre that
Oh,
Moko
ogre you
should
don't know
not
about?
be on. Yes, I metagaming.
Yeah, too bad the freaking ogre's
give
dumber
me a
than I
charm
am.
check.
Nailed it.
Did you nail it?
He did.
Oh my God! Today's the day of exact numbers, isn't it? You really nailed it.
I did. I got a
All
roll
right,
to
it
4.
is not safe.
My charm
And
is 4.
Your
I
concern
keep-
is that Pickle might get hurt.
Okay, Pickle. We'll go with Margaret.
Sorry that he's been nailing his charm checks today. He's very convincing today.
only when I have
Just
to do
think
with
about how much
that
more
one.
room Daisy has,
He got
though.
one with him earlier.
Because there's
Well,
a
that's
bed.
what- It's that side, I guess.
Daisy
Now
can
it's
just
your
get in the
turn.
bed.
You got a rat.
Sebastian.
So we're gonna test the suspension on the truck too.
We're gonna
Apparently.
drag the tail.
All right, so
I'm gonna put him in the passenger seat, and I'm gonna climb in the back
You know
of
what
the
trucks
truck
work
You're
better
climbing the back
when
of the truck?
bag's not on the
with,
ground?
with the ogre, apparently.
okay,
It's pretty warm back
Is there
there.
enough
So-
room for? No, there isn't.
well, the thing is,
It's a truck.
you may
No, I
bump
meant
into
for
something
her
here.
up front with me.
Do you want to divert him from getting in the back of the? So you get in the truck as the whole truck lurches back, like almost the front tires almost pop up in the air.
Well, I want to say that when I jumped in the back, it did it, and she timed it as I was getting in. So I'm like, damn, this thing's about to fall apart.
How much have you eaten?
No,
I don't know if she would try to time that. Let's have her do a wit check to see if she quickly thought of doing that.
I thought that was her shtick.
No.
No.
She's always trying to
Nope, she
hide
did it right
herself
after.
naturally.
Oh, she
So
just
maybe you still
joined
think it was
guys.
you because like it's like a couple of seconds.
Something
after you
maybe
did it.
broke
Right, like
afterwards.
something
So
broke
she's trying
right
to
after you
avoid
got on
you
it.
touching her. You know, she's trying to do the. You know that she almost climbs out
Yeah.
so we can get up to
Oh,
behind
you know
the
what?
seats.
He's
I don't
leaning
know.
like
I think
against the
Daisy would be
cab.
kind of enamored
Well,
of Abe.
You're like leaning up against the
She
cab,
might
and
rub,
she's like,
I'm
she
right
might
from
rub
the
some
end.
of her lady bits against him.
Maybe the
Whoa.
it's been a while, so maybe Abe would be okay with it. But maybe the reason the truck is so far back is because maybe as
Listen,
he
it's a good
gets
thing she's
deeper and
invisible.
deeper into this Phalor.
So if you guys were plowing right now, you'd have some really good traction.
It's got really
Get a
comfortable.
lot of
Fake.
I thought you were
Abe's
talking about something else,
Abe's not plowing.
and I was like,
Margaret's
"It's an
a
ogress, Abe, a kid, and Margaret." Don't. That's no.
Don't get to a bar. What are we doing here?
You said plowing, and I took it wrong.
after talking about,
Real
yeah,
You're supposed to have
Oh,
the child of the mind of a child. What are you
Again,
doing?
it's
the child of a mind.
Pickle's not a child. Pickle tells me stuff. I probably shouldn't know.
Well, the Jeep's pointing in the right direction.
Okay,
So
so now
Pickle has
who's
to
in the
with
Jeep?
Jesus.
All right.
So
Recap.
it's
Who's in the Jeep?
Sebastian, Bob, and Ralph in the Jeep, and the other three of us in the truck.
Okay.
Yep.
And you're in the back of the truck,
Back of the
Roll
truck.
out.
and it definitely feels like you feel like there's more weight past you towards the end of the truck. Like it's kind of sloped. Like
Which is
if,
pretty impressive
if
considering
you
there's a
slip,
plow
you
in the
could
front of
slide
that
out the
truck.
back of the truck. It feels like.
It's probably the only reason that we can still drive it is because the plow's in the front to weigh it down. Otherwise,
good
we'd be
thing.
like,
Yeah, those plows are pretty heavy. So,
yes.
so you guys managed to start rolling. Your motley crew and your
In our redneck convoy.
We're like a couple of
Yeah.
boxes.
At
At least you guys can all sit down now in the Jeep.
Eastbound.
The Jeep feels like it's driving a lot better.
Head up the driveway towards
Yep.
the main road. The
Yep.
main road should take us to the boat landing where we've rented a boat.
So you actually take your GPS and you're like, enter destination, boom, you hit the button, and then it's like, turn left here. You know, in 5
Turn
miles,
left onto
take a
Road
right.
B. It doesn't even have a name.
Yeah. Rural Road A.
So can I get I'm gonna need a driving roll for my 2 drivers. Just because both of these vehicles are kind of difficult.
He's not here.
This blow's
I
good,
passed,
so you're probably
and,
fine.
Pat did not.
Pat did not pass. The captain of piloting today, so
Oh boy.
I'm gonna have to remove him from the chair. Take over.
the Jeep was on borrowed time anyway. We're gonna say the axle just kind of
Snapped.
snaps, and the tire starts looking at the sky.
Front or rear?
Front.
Damn it.
Steering
I was
wheel.
gonna say, go hit it with the plow and lift up the plow and like hold up the back end of the
Carry it.
Jeep. It's like,
So I mean, this thing's been abused
All right.
out in the mud, and
I guess we're getting in the truck then.
oh boy. Oh boy.
all right.
Well, we could fit 3 across the bench,
gonna
especially
get in the
with you
back.
there. You're gonna get out in the.
I'm gonna get it into the bed.
I was gonna say you could possibly have
Was
Have,
he using
um,
his pilot skill to drive? What was he using to
Does
pilot?
he have any driving skills?
He doesn't have any driving skills.
Okay, so,
So I
even
just
more
rolled
reason why it
intelligence.
broke.
Yeah.
I was granting him that just because he knows how to fly a plane. He should be able to steer a
He
car.
knows how a steering
Whoa.
wheel works. And ignition.
Maybe those folks down in Louisiana didn't know how to do any driving,
Maybe.
and that's why we're in this pickle right now.
That's right.
Ah,
So,
Dirty, dirty pickle.
so Daisy could possibly climb up onto the top of the truck, so as to avoid contact with
I'm
everyone getting in the back of the
sorry.
I
truck.
don't.
You destroyed the Jeep.
I'll go in the
He
back.
wants
you
to climb in
failed
the
the
back.
driving
Okay,
check,
climbing in the back.
and
And
the
they can all
axle
climb
fell
up front.
off.
So
now
we
everybody's
can
getting in the
fit
truck.
three
bound to
in the
happen.
front because you got that bench seat that goes all the way across. You know, when you get to like reach in between the person's legs, the shift right in the middle, you get the hump there. It's nice and nice.
Margaret coming back and Bob could drive.
I was gonna say I could actually just sit with Moko on my lap while Bob drives, and then we have an extra seat.
I was trying to keep people from
He's-
going in the back.
He's trying to.
One is
Not
enough.
possible.
Well, if me and Margaret
There's
go in
gonna
the
be
back,
three
Yeah, you're
people
actually-
three
Oh,
others
that's
go
true.
front
If
on the
me
Jeep.
and Moko
if
go
me
in
and
the
Margaret
back,
go in the
it's-
back, and these three go in the bench seat up
And I
front.
don't move from my spot.
Yes.
All
We can pretend the ogre's still
I'll
not
drive
there.
the truck.
You're gonna drive the truck.
Yeah.
apparently you're going in the front.
All right.
All right, so you all stuffed in the
Chinese fire drill.
smells. Yes, you guys basically like anyone driving by just sees like the Jeep brake and you just kind of off the side of the road and you hop out and just leave it there. But you know what? You're not the first ones
It
to do
was-
that in this
yeah, it
area.
was
Kind of like
abandoned,
slowly
so-
They got pretty
sputters
far,
and
though.
like falls off the
You get in your
road.
truck and off you go.
At like 8
So you're
miles an
driving
hour.
now.
Yeah.
The
All
plane
right,
broken axle, the Jeep broken axle. It's been
You
a good
can-
day.
I can't
Feel
believe it's
like
dated.
this thing feels like it's dragging pretty much everything it possibly can. Give me a driving check.
What does it speak?
How dare you treat Fluffykins that
Wit or
way?
intelligence?
Yeah, whichever. You're either driving smart or driving.
with your
Well,
butt.
I would drive smart, but I failed. So
Oh my god!
Oh,
So,
there goes the other axle.
You go to take your first turn, and it just doesn't feel like it wants to turn with you as much as you're trying to turn the wheel, and you hit a signpost.
okay, does it destroy the truck?
It's got damn plow in the front, baby.
Yeah, Right,
right.
You were
No
aiming for that
problem.
sign
No
post.
problem.
I don't see a
yep.
problem here.
No, you.
I don't see a signpost.
Yeah, there's no more stop sign at this intersection. Yep.
They don't.
And the
stop
sidewalk
there.
curb kind of got mauled a little bit, and
That's
you
okay.
guys continue on.
Who needs to stop?
Moving
sign?
on.
For a little while, there's the sparks.
Oh,
you know,
Jesus.
the stop sign's kind of wedged between the bottom of the plow
What was that? Did
and
you guys
the
hear
road,
that crash?
and then eventually finally lets go, and you feel the
Yeah.
vehicle thump over the thing as you
What the hell
continue.
you guys got back there? Jesus!
It was a stop sign.
Feels like you carried an elephant or something back there.
You ran over a stop sign.
Moko, don't make me make you walk.
I don't want to walk.
All right, then behave yourself.
All right. So, you guys make it to the boatyard.
Yay.
Daisy's gonna
We
get
can't
the boat
even
and
get
go,
to the
"Sploosh."
thing that brings us to
I was
the
like, are we even gonna
destination.
get there today? I don't know.
Oh my god, we can't even get places.
Getting there is half the fun, John.
This always happens to us though. Whenever we game together, we can never travel. We are awful at traveling in any vehicle. It's so hilarious.
Just let me hit something. Come on.
Before we had the fish man thinking a car was a boat, and it's not.
I
Hey,
hate to
I
I
say
got
this.
good at driving the
Now he
Lambo.
thinks a Jeep is a plane.
There's
It's
no
not.
way any of us are skilled in piloting a boat.
No.
So we're gonna have to rely on.
Well, he drives a pontoon plane.
We're
I
gonna
can
have
drive
to
a boat.
rely
That's my
on Ralph's ability to pilot things and do.
And that's been going so well.
Let me pilot the boat.
Yeah, he's 2 for 2 failing at that.
So yes, there's a fishing boat waiting for you.
I'm gonna try and convince Dave
There's
I
a
know
man
how to
named
pilot
Gary
the boat.
at the dock there.
Oh,
He's talked at me about it.
He,
can pilot
he's
the boat.
he's kind of like, he's like, oh man, I thought you guys were coming down with a plane.
Well, the plane came down.
Oh yeah, the
We
plane
crashed!
definitely came down.
Plans changed.
We did, just not
It's in
here.
the river.
Everybody all right?
It's a few miles back that way.
Mostly
Well,
alright.
well, Ralph lost a couple of teeth.
How would
but-
you like to earn a couple extra dollars, my friend?
Oh, I love earning extra dollars. What you got in mind?
Well, up the river about 15 miles, there's a boat or there's a plane. How about you do what you can do and get that boat or that plane down the river here and maybe patch it up a little bit and repair that thing and maybe or
Repair a plane?
it's the plane works fine.
Sternum damage.
He's a fucking fisherman, Jim.
I don't care. I just want you to get the plane down here.
I could pull it down yonder.
Maybe you can, but that's
I'll take
fine.
Charlene over here. We can handle that. He's got a pretty large boat, and it says Charlene in what looks like
That sounds
chalk.
fine.
on the
Thank
side.
you.
It's not chalk, but it looks like chalk.
It says Charles.
You can
An L-E-E
Yeah.
after it. Charlene.
talk to Bob here about filling out the proper expense reports to get you.
I have the paperwork right here. Reach into my briefcase.
He's got a
It's like
stack.
your full name, sir?
I forget what I didn't even...
Doesn't matter.
Shoot! Sugar!
How much are you going to be charging us for this venture?
How far away you say this thing is?
15 miles as the crow flies.
15 miles? Oh, the price of gas ain't cheap. For Charlene over here, she likes her gas. Let's see.
She does look like she swallows it up pretty hard.
Oh yeah, she swallows it real hard.
I've been waiting all day to hear that one.
So,
What are you guys talking about?
Don't worry about it, Moko.
Suppose she'll take good care of you for I don't know, like $4,000 to get a plane down here, I suppose.
$4,000?
$4,000. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
There we go. Signed up. It's all set. I will turn this in your check. Just make sure that you gave me your correct address, your correct mailing address. We'll send you
Oh,
the
it'll be
check
right here.
immediately.
Same place here. Yeah, you can have it shipped right here to the boatyard.
Okay.
Bob, I don't see a mailbox.
It doesn't matter. I'll have it personally delivered by a courier.
Okay.
It'll be fine. Right, there we go. Is that good?
Yeah, that works for
All
me.
right, excellent.
Your company's been very good about paying, so I'm not so concerned about that. All right, so anything to know about like is this plane like it's on the surface of the water, right?
As far as I know, it was when we left.
I think we're paying you $40,000 to take care of that problem and get it back down here.
Fair enough. All right. Yeah. So this is your boat over here, guys. You got to be good to her. She can be a little fussy sometimes, but
What woman isn't? Right?
yes, yeah.
Rebel. Nobody knows how to pilot the boat.
Oh, it's real simple. You see, you go over here. You got your throttle. You got your pull string right here, and you just point in the direction you want to go.
How big of a boat are we looking at here?
I'm paying attention.
It's a fishing boat.
I personally
It's
do
like
not
a-
know a
We're
boat
going to be
large
hanging
enough.
low in the water.
I paid attention real
It's
good.
big enough. It's not going to handle an ogre. That's the one issue. They're not giving you a boat
Can
with
your
a.
ogre swim?
What ogre? What are we talking about an ogre for? I want to see an ogre.
That wasn't Margaret asking.
Oh.
It does have a little bit of space to it because in case you find something that's worth throwing in the boat and taking back with you. It has a bunch of fishing equipment. You got fishing rods, tackle boxes.
Step one is to get all that out of the boat. We're talking benches,
Yes.
so it's a big.
There's a
18,
swivel. There's a
22
swivel
foot.
seat right back at the engine.
And
So
where
you got the seat. Yeah.
Tiller?
Yeah. And then
Oh, it's
there's
small.
there's basically 3 benches heading up through the boat.
Well, they
And then
make
the seat
really
with the
large boats. It could be like
It's a comfortable
20-foot
fishing boat. It's a comfortable fishing boat, but it's a fishing boat.
Yeah. Get all that stuff out of there. We're looking at like 3-4 benches. How
the
far do we
seat.
have to go to get to Fiddle Farms?
So you have the location for that. You
Got the map right here.
so yeah, it's not on a GPS. Funny enough, Fiddle Farms decided to not be on a GPS.
What?
I know
But
it's
you've
weird,
got
huh?
coordinates.
But you do
or
have
something.
coordinates. You got longitude and latitude. And it's
Google
gonna,
Maps will do that.
so you can punch those in. So you can get the location, which shows nothing.
Yeah, it's middle of nowhere. That's
yeah,
fine.
middle of nowhere. And
How far away is it?
it's on the boat. It'll probably take you till night.
I thought Fiddle Farms is on a lake.
It is.
Fed by this river.
Part of it
Yeah,
is.
it's fed by this river. Thank you very much.
let's. Are you gonna be okay? It's no way she's fitting.
I don't know that.
So just make sure you
I'm
get
gonna try, or she's
you
probably
get
gonna
Gertrude
try.
here back to me.
She
in one
doesn't know that
piece.
either.
I
She's
appreciate
fucking
it.
dumb, man.
Okay.
She's a good fishing boat. I've had very good luck with
She's
her.
dumber than I am.
Very
It's
good
an
luck.
8-year-old little
I'm
kid.
going to preface all of this with, if something were to happen to the boat, just make sure you invoice us. We'll make sure you get paid.
Is there another boat?
Are there other boats?
Yes.
There are other boats.
The bigger other boats?
Is there another
Yeah,
one
no.
that looks like this one?
There is a larger, like a
Just give me
party
a
boat.
canoe. I'm just gonna go.
Ooh, a pontoon
I'll
boat?
get there.
That would work. We could make that work. I'm gonna ask if we can upgrade.
Oh, you want to upgrade? Well, how long are you gonna have the boat for?
Till the end of the operation. You'll find out when we bill you, when we send you the invoice with the all of our
Oh.
needs.
It's all money, 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 isn't it?
Yes, it is.
All right, all right. Yeah, I could. That's basically twice the size of this boat, so I'll charge you twice for that one.
Give him the credit card.
Okay, it's a done deal. I'll whip out the corporate American Express and here you go.
This one's got a steering wheel.
All right. So of course he's got the finest
And we know we got a bigger
manual
boat that no one knows how to
credit
go.
card
Yep.
thing. Puts it in there. Yep.
Let's try the other one either. This
Yeah.
one's a lot
Can you
easier.
sign
than
here,
the
sir?
Killer.
Certainly.
Throttle,
Okay.
keep those things running. It's a pain in the balls.
All right. Yeah. So this one here, you got to be a little more careful with. It's got two motors, so you got to make sure you got them both running. You're gonna get yourself going in circles, and that you don't want that.
No.
Do you want me to move all the fishing gear over to the other boat for you?
We don't need the
Yeah,
fishing
we
gear.
don't
We're
need
just going to
fishing
do a
gear.
little sightseeing.
Yeah.
No, we're fishing.
Really? Around here?
Yeah, well, up the lake a little ways, take a look
We're
around.
fishing.
Oh,
We're
the lake.
interested
The lake
in-
can be nice. Yeah.
We're interested in investing in the
I
area.
thought we were supposed to be fishermen.
I think that was the.
Moko?
That is not.
Hi. Could you do me a big favor?
Okay.
Could you go and make sure that the truck has all of our stuff out of it?
What stuff is in there?
That had
I don't
to
know,
alarm
but
the
could you go
shit
do that
out
for
of
me?
it too.
Okay.
Thank you.
He's gonna come back with a bunch of cans full of cigarettes.
So you go back and you start rummaging through the.
Did you find anything cool in the trash?
I
All
find
right.
this cool can that says Bud Light. I wonder who he is.
All right, you find a big Swiss Army knife full of all kinds of things.
Oh
It was
man!
underneath the, it was in the glove box basically, as you're rummaging around in there.
What's this magazine? It was under the seat.
There are a couple of magazines.
It's all
with
stuck together.
Stuck exactly.
All right,
I
Captain
found my
Wilson.
new love. No, he pitches the Fae. It's all about this.
Take it easy,
magazine.
Captain Wholesome.
Got just old enough to realize that there are other things that are more important in life than his pickle. Wait, it was his
No,
pickle.
it was his pickle the
My
whole
pickle
time.
all along.
This is the real magic.
It's Moko and the ladies now.
I feel kind of weird. Like things are happening that I'm not
This
sure
magazine
of.
makes me feel.
Aw.
Reindeer position.
This is gonna be a learning episode of Fae, everybody. We're gonna.
I apologize.
No, you
I don't.
So, who's gonna drive the boat? We've got a throttle. Might as well. We got a throttle forward, backwards, steering wheel. I say
I'm
when we
with
get
6.
there, we just land that thing.
Sounds like a plan to me. I'll do it.
Send the bill to our employers in the end. Maybe they
How are
can
we
buy
gonna
us a
get
boat.
away?
Bob, I think me and you should
How
handle
are we
this
going
one.
to get away?
We'll have your
Probably
big
should
friend
just crash it.
push us off the.
I'll get away.
So you guys, you got this figured out. I mean,
Yeah,
you
we
guys
got
gonna
it,
be good
we
with
got it.
Henrietta here.
Yeah, we got
Yeah,
it.
I can drive a boat.
Shouldn't he know how to drive a boat?
There's nothing in the truck.
You take good care of Henrietta. She's been good to me. She'll be good to
What
you.
Do you have
Does-
any
does-
remaining skill
That has a
points?
skill now.
I mean, you
Alright.
could you
Oh,
could take
that's
some of your
cool.
skills for
Show
the
it
2
to
skill
him.
points to get
It's
it.
got cool things in it.
Yeah,
like this
just
spinny bit.
No, no.
Just
If you
be
didn't
careful
spend your points,
because
you're
If you
basically
spend
gonna have to
two
wait
points,
till
you can get a skill
spend them when
point.
you have time
Alright,
to learn something.
Cool.
all right.
You can't miraculously
Unspend some of those
know
points.
how
Out of my
to steer a
pockets.
boat, and that's just the way it's gonna be.
Actually, you know what?
You just spent 10 today.
Yeah.
We should have
Right.
a Swiss Army knife.
You could unspend some
Pickle's
of those
gonna
points
hold on
to
to
get
So
the
Pickle
Swiss
looks a
Army
little pregnant now.
Yeah, Pickle's got like a.
What have
So
you
you
been
have it?
doing?
Or you can just not have it because you didn't give it to
Yeah,
yourself.
yeah, kind of like that.
Right.
What has Pickle been doing?
But I did think about it.
Oh, you
Did
also
you?
find a
Why don't you
bottle
have it?
with some
I
pills in
didn't
it.
want it.
And I found a cool rattle. Something called Vico something.
I will take that. Thank you. What is this Viagra stuff? I don't understand.
It's Vicodin.
It sounds
rhino
cool.
on it. It says rhino on it. I don't know what.
Who's smiling? Who is Smiling Bob? That's what I want to know.
Freaking Spanish fly in the woods. Please.
All right.
Those poor dogs.
So you can jot down that you have a bottle of miscellaneous pills.
I found pills.
You have the knife of many things,
That's right. Pickle's holding onto it.
and you guys have a boat. So who is have we decided who is steering the boat?
I think we decided it was gonna be me and Bob,
You and Bob? Okay.
so it might be safer that way.
All right. So everyone else gets on.
I'll provide the ballast.
Well, I think Bob's intelligence is their best chance of figuring this out, right?
What?
Bob's intelligence skill is their best chance of figuring this
What's
out.
Bob's intelligence?
7.
Higher than everybody
Got
else's?
an
Yeah.
8.
8? Well, then one of you guys could.
Bunch of
beats me.
smarty pants.
He beats me.
All y'all got
One of
good
you
ideas.
real smart
Shit would
ones, the
steer this
real
thing,
witty
no
ones
problem.
Yeah,
could
I
try
know.
this.
The kid wants to stare at it. Are you kidding me?
So
I'm
who,
gonna
the
get-
two that are steering it, each give me a intelligence check. Did you
Oh,
fail?
I
wow.
failed horribly.
Holy
both fail?
crap, why am I rolling 10s?
Did I ask the same question?
You okay?
Beached
Too
it.
much chocolate?
We're never gonna make it.
We can't. I'm telling you, we
We
cannot
stalled it.
travel in a vehicle. This group of people cannot travel in vehicles.
All right. So what didn't happen
Really
was
intelligence
when
can't
Daisy
tell.
got it, it split in half, and
So that didn't happen.
that did not happen. What did happen was you guys start heading out, and you forget to release the choke
Oh,
on the
and we
engines,
sputter out.
and you kind of burn it out a little bit.
We
you're getting-
stalled it.
You get out of sight of
It's like
and billowing black smoke starts coming out of the engines as it starts
You're
to
right, we really
list
can't
to the right.
travel.
I yell
Can I
back
try
down the
again?
river. You got a canoe.
Try to get it started again.
Yeah.
All right, let's give it
Try
give
to
it
assist.
a tug.
Fucking
Roll the 10 that time.
I did
didn't
roll
you?
a 10, yeah.
You're getting mad at it. You think you might
Yeah.
have broke it a little more. You actually pull and the rope breaks.
Can you use wit?
What are we trying to do?
Well, I
now?
was
Just
gonna-
trying to get
Look
the
at
engine
big old
started
fancy
again.
party barge. You get a good key.
I was going to try to help since clearly they're struggling.
Not an
Nope.
Henrietta here.
No help from here.
So he rips the string off of one of the motors.
Who does?
You did.
Oh.
Like
Fudge!
all right. So one engine is down.
If I passed an intelligence check, can I try to
They're like,
stop
let me
them
see if
from
I can do this.
further fucking up the boat?
All right. So
Do
did you pass?
Yeah, I did.
So you get the other motor running, and you have to drive it kind of diagonally to get it to like kind of
push
go in
this
the
big
direction you want it
rectangle in the
to.
right direction.
It's painfully slow, but you figure out the right angle
Definitely night
to
by
get
the time
it
we
to
there now.
move in the right direction.
Might be daybreak.
Good, because I didn't bring a flashlight. Did you?
Next game.
And we left all the fishing gear.
Left all the fishing gear, even
We can't
the
even
the
pretend-
worms.
We can't even pretend to fish.
I can make it light, sort of.
What?
Make it a light.
I can
I have
provide some
flashlight.
light.
You can make it light?
Yeah, sort of.
Moko's eye.
I have flashlight.
So
Ew, gross. Not that thing.
Not that
so there is a
Told
giant
you I
heavy
saw all kinds of
object
stuff
on
in
this
the
boat.
vents.
You do feel like this thing is. You feel like maybe there's something stuck to the bottom somewhere because it's just.
All
It seems to be
kinds of
pulling kind of funny. Like they're there and they're there, and for some
Told you, the
reason
kid
we're.
saw stuff he's not supposed to.
But you still manage to keep moving anyway. It's just not nice. You have to stay alert the whole time, or you're just gonna turn and hit the shore as you guys are
Can I-
traveling along.
The worst
I
part is
can't
I know how
help
to
with
fix that
gust at
problem.
all, right? Like I can't
Remember you
use
showed me how to
gust to push
restring
us
the rope
along.
for-
No sail.
Like push it. I know, but like push against the water. Like be held by Daisy and push my gust against the water to push us along.
You really want to use Gus to move along, don't
I
you?
want to. I
Gus
want
is-
to be helpful.
Gus is the push.
Push stuff away.
Push stuff away from
I'm
you.
pushing the water away.
Yeah, there's a lot of water.
I'm pushing the boat away
You know,
from the water.
If you got
The boat is
yeah,
in
if
the
you
water.
tied a rope to the boat and then got down in the water and held yourself up with the rope and then
Or you could just put Daisy right in the water and have her push the boat as she walks along.
Just have her start kicking.
That'd be hilarious.
Only doggy paddle.
Only doggy paddle.
Big, huge splashes in the river behind us. Yeah, nice.
And you get the occasional.
Nobody asks questions.
The demented laughing boat.
How far down the river is Fiddle Farms?
I said before it was going to take you, what, 4 hours?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when I
Now with your diagonal boat, it's gonna be sometime in the middle of the night. So at some point you
We
either
didn't gain that
gotta
much
decide
time
to
from the
stop
cart
somewhere,
vehicles, did we?
or you're gonna arrive in the middle of the night.
we broke one, we
I'm-
crashed one.
Recognizing this is an excellent time to get some sleep.
Yeah.
My military training has told me that now is time to take a nap, so that's what I'm going to do.
Are we shutting
Well,
stuff off? Or
Are we
Go right to sleep.
camping, or are we?
I
gonna
don't
continue
know
the
what
boat?
they're doing. That motor to put me right to sleep as we're going down the river.
All right, so he just kind of slouches over, hat down over his face, and arms
Man, he
folded, and
sleeps
just
really easy.
goes
I am
out.
also
I'm gonna
gonna
curl
go
up
to
with
sleep.
Daisy and Pickle.
Huh?
I'm also going to sleep.
All right.
Come up with your pickle.
I'm gonna curl up with Daisy and Pickle.
Okay. Very warm.
Dirty pickle.
I've told you before, the pickle is clean.
So you do like 3 circles first, and then
Yeah.
okay.
And I kind of like nestle in.
Yep.
I'm not.
I mean, it looks
paying
like he's just
attention
by
to
himself,
what
like,
parts
"Mm."
of Daisy I'm brushing up against.
Why is his head off the ground? How does he do that?
It's better not to ask questions.
You're
about
out.
I
What kind of
guess.
check would I make to see if my gun's there? Because I'm pretty sure I'd be doing my keys, wallet, cell phone. Oh shit.
it. Wit,
As you're lying down to go to sleep. You've had a lot of distractions, so you haven't really.
pocket
been-
check.
You don't always have it.
It's an empty holster.
I know.
Okay?
I know.
It's a,
You can give me a wit check. Let's see if you think you're checking it.
I did think of checking for it.
All right. So yeah, as you're settling in to go to sleep, you do the, and it's not there.
I would like to take another wood check to see if I suspect that the kid took it.
You may have also
Ooh, I
lost.
failed
You
that.
failed. You may have.
You're
think-
pretty
you
sure
think
there's
plane-
no-
I lost it in a plane crash.
Yeah. Yeah. You're like shit. I lost
We
my.
left it in the Jeep.
I have to.
Lost it in a plane crash.
Yeah, when the plane crashed, it dropped.
Yeah,
the
that
There's been a lot of
That is when he
or
lost
the Jeep
it.
tossing everyone
plenty
around.
of times
There's
you
been a
could've
lot
lost
of crashes.
Well, it's got to.
We left a trail of broken vehicles all the way here. Okay,
It's got to.
which is like
Secure.
staple
This is
for you
exactly
guys.
what
I
we
must
do.
have
This is
forgot
how
to
we
secure
travel.
it.
Takes us 6 cars to get to a place. That's how we do
It took you a
things.
plane,
Yeah, a plane, a
2
boat.
cars.
Yeah, almost a whole boat because we almost donked this boat. Yeah,
Yeah, there
2
you had to
cars,
Switch
2
boats
cars, an
because
ATV,
someone
a
was
plane, and a boat,
unaccommodating.
and we still haven't gotten there yet.
Are
Because
you
we're
not
going
entertained,
This
everyone
is
at
boat
home?
number 2.
Yeah, I know, and we're going
Hey,
diagonal.
at least we are if they're not.
We have
No,
one,
I'm taking a nap.
1 out of 2 engines.
So you're taking a nap. You're taking a nap, right? Oh, what are
I'm
you doing?
steering.
You're steering, yeah, I'm like,
I'm
You're taking a nap. You're out.
That would have been
drinking coffee.
gold.
You're drinking coffee. Your battery's getting low in your computer.
Aww.
Is
there a USB port in the boat somewhere?
those that got hurt, can they take this time to try to heal a little bit?
Oh, that's a good point.
You
Yes,
sleep.
yes.
Sleeping.
So does everyone except you? You gotta stay awake.
Yeah.
Well, Sebastian's hurting, right? Didn't you take damage? No, you didn't. Or you
No.
would have wolfed
I
out.
took damage.
Everyone that took damage,
Yeah,
we're doing
I'm
a
no
4-hour rest. We'll call it. It's not a full night's sleep.
No, despite how many vehicles you guys have crashed
Look
at.
at the
He's
rest.
actually maintained his
I know it's a
composure.
certain
Going to
amount
the
of
therapist is really helping. See?
See, you're not phased, so you
does
don't
work,
heal
Sebastian.
as easily.
Yes.
What are the mortal rules on healing?
It's right on page 1.
No. That is why I took magical healing, because I was unsure of how we heal, and I was worried that we would
Health
die.
points.
Again, no, that's going to be really
Sorry, buddy.
difficult to
It's
hide.
clealled learning the rules you made up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's on top of the 3rd or 4th
Yep,
page.
yep. We go.
Merges
They were getting 1 hit point per hour. So,
So
4 hours of sleep, you can all get back 4 hit points. Welcome to the world of an actual person that got wounded. And
Your next line is mortals can recover 1d10 hit points +4 per 4 hours of rest.
Okay.
Oh, D10
Does it
plus
say that?
4.
D10 +4. Portals can recover D10 +4 per 4 hours
Okay.
of rest.
So it just, yep. So there you go. Those of you who
Well, I only took 6, so I could have failed.
hurt yourselves.
Hopefully, on myself.
I got 10 back. I'm good.
So we've been nailing half our rolls and hurting ourselves with the other half of them. So
That
there we
sounds
go.
about right.
Yeah, it's about 50-50. It works
Par
out.
for the course, right?
That's right.
Sounds
So,
like this group.
obviously it's dark, and
Yeah,
Fiddle
you
Farm
know,
will not be illuminated at night. Do you want to try to find the dog? So the guy with the GPS that has your location and stuff
Yeah.
is asleep.
I don't think
Yeah.
I'm the only one who has a cell phone, am I?
No,
Am I the only one?
I have a cell phone.
do you
So
have
the
a-
two of us have cell
Yeah, no, I
phones.
would I have a cell phone too.
Okay. So
Margaret
you-
doesn't have a phone. They're too easy to
So
track.
as you're starting
think I
to
have
approach
one either.
where you could be
Nah,
seen
you're
from
like the
Fiddle Farm,
weird,
the question is,
you
do you
know,
want to approach it
Anti-technology.
Swamp
now in
guy.
the dark?
I know.
Most of the party's asleep.
Swamp thing.
Probably not.
It's up to you.
Yeah, I think it'll. Well, Bob's still awake, or did you go to sleep?
No, I'm still awake.
Yeah.
He's drinking. He's slugging coffee. I don't
We
think
should
Bob can go to
probably
sleep.
not take the boat all the way to there.
Where would you like to take it then?
Well, I'm not sure if we.
Not sure of the reception?
Well, no. I just everyone's asleep.
Okay.
That's
So
not my plan.
Makes it even more believable that we got lost.
My plan would
yeah,
be to
that's
use this
true.
as a DD launcher and go
Did you say a
I'm
DD
thinking we should just
launcher?
try to get
DD.
into the dock.
Oh, DD
Land
And
it.
launcher.
then wake everybody up.
Ah.
I just pictured the D-Day image, except it's like it's a half busted boat, broken engine, and everyone's asleep on it.
maybe it'll line up with the dock correctly. We're like, go. The boat's
Just
moving
get us
diagonally.
to the dock so we can get off the boat. That's all
Alright.
I need.
All right, give
All right.
me a roll for a nice docking.
Excuse me?
Oh, he's awake.
Is that intelligence?
Yuck.
Whichever is better for
He
you.
said, nope. He said a thing.
Passed
He said
either
a
way.
thing.
You passed
Yeah, I
either
know
way?
what it is.
Okay. You managed to dock it without
Jesus.
waking up the party. You have that
Alright.
slight squeak sound of the
Excuse
edge of it rubbing against the dock. You notice there are
Pickle knows what it is.
the
too.
shells of a couple of boats
Mhm.
at this dock. Like some of the boats are sunk. One of them looks burnt.
Is there a yellow hat floating in the river?
There is a yellow hat. It's wedged at the edge of one of the docks.
Interesting.
How'd you know that?
That guy sucks. I mean,
Just a wild guess. All right, I'm gonna go around and gently wake everybody up.
that guy
Okay.
punched me.
Try
in
and
the
make sure that he doesn't just shoot me. Like I'm gonna tap him on the bottom of the foot. Go, hey, we're here. Wake up.
I'm gonna thank him.
With a gun to his face. Bang! Oh
Thank
shit!
you.
Sorry, dude.
Thanks.
Stretch a couple times.
All right, so you're trained enough
No
to know
lights
that,
on?
No, there's no light here. No.
It's completely done. What time? Midnight? 2 in the morning?
Yeah, okay, you can check your time on the thing. It's 1 o'clock. There you go. Right in between the two.
Dark light for dark business.
You managed to wake everyone up without too much of a clatter. Do you go to wake up the boy? Give me a You're walking over to where he is. Give me a.
Stumble over ogre
You
check.
may stumble over an ogre. Give me.
Jeez, what is that?
Give me a. What do I roll to see if he
Sneak.
stumbles over an ogre? Yeah, it's
Sneak
sneak.
checks, probably, yeah.
No, I failed that.
You failed it. You trip, and then you you hit something. You're not even sure what it
It's
is.
very.
It's dark.
squishy.
It's dark.
It's squishy.
But you definitely did not get to him.
Jesus
You wake up
Christ.
anyway because the thing that's wrapped around you
What?
woke up because somebody just walked
The
in.
messages from
Come on,
James
Daisy,
when he
let's
watches
go.
this to do the edits are gonna
Wait,
be
who's
Daisy?
phenomenal.
Never
Daisy?
edit this,
Daisy's
James.
my
This
new
is
friend.
perfect.
Oh no, I just crossed the line.
New friend?
Just a
like Pickle.
little.
When did you get a new friend?
Not that long ago.
So you guys feel like this is the first time that Daisy has really
Wait, what?
shifted on the boat.
Yeah, just
Um,
like Pickle.
Suddenly, with it at the dock, you're like the whole
I'm
thing
gonna-
just starts to kind of like rattle around.
Hey kids, someday you're gonna outgrow talking to your little puppets and stuff. Until then, keep your head down.
It's like the same thing you say to him every freaking day.
I'm gonna go over to Moko and crouch down and be like, Moko,
Pretty clueless. Huh?
Maybe let us know about more friends so we can be
Okay,
prepared.
Daisy's nice.
That's cool. Daisy may also be the reason we ruined so many vehicles.
Oh, yeah, Daisy's real big.
How big?
So Daisy
So
pouts.
you've got an imaginary friend now. Your name
But Daisy's nice.
I believe you. Daisy's nice.
I wait
You
for
said
this.
big?
Yeah, Daisy's
Well, nobody's
real
gotten
big.
around to waking you up yet.
Just
so.
checking.
Daisy's big like a house.
So while you guys are doing this, the first thing here is over there. It's almost like like a subconscious like drowning them out. You snore like a like just cut right
At
into
the
the
perfect
conversation.
times when Loco's talking.
It's like you're semi-conscious, like your subconscious says, "I don't want to hear this shit." So you poop. I'm
I already
sorry
know
out
why
there.
it all happened.
And you just drown it out with the with a nice loud snore. It's like you're putting in your 2 cents subconsciously.
Yeah, Daisy's
Nick,
big and strong.
Try to tie off the
I'm
boat.
gonna
as I get
I'm
up
gonna
on the
cast
dock.
night
That
vision
explains a few things.
because why not?
Cause you got it.
Yeah.
What does this explain?
So what's
Why the truck seemed
2.
like it was falling apart.
2 out of how many?
success?
Oh yeah, Daisy's real
I got
big.
one.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's one
Yeah.
success.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. Gas.
no
It
humanity
also might explain
deductions.
why we ran
Yay.
out of gas in the plane.
Oh,
So-
yeah.
I just saw
So I
Jay
can
rocking
see
back
the
and
dock.
forth.
Daisy's
How
real
many
big.
failures did you get?
Yeah.
How many failures did you get? No failures.
none. Oh.
I can see up. I can see
Um,
20 feet.
I'm gonna
Okay,
look
then
in like
it'll
a
last for
random
24
direction, like
Yeah,
right behind
okay.
you or something.
So you
Daisy.
No, she's over there.
nobody sees any. I mean,
That's good.
You just you
Yeah.
can now see better. Right now, your range is just to the end of the dock, pretty
I can
much.
just imagine a fucking invisible ogre. Ah!
I'm gonna pull my handgun out, and I'm gonna get my flashlight out, and I'm just gonna
It's this way,
make
come
like
on.
ready and follow.
I'm gonna get my
I'm
Narf gun
gonna
out.
I'm gonna
'cause
jump out onto the dock.
You're gonna jump out,
Batman got his
Give
gun
me a
out.
speed
I'm
check.
gonna get my Narf gun out.
leader.
Actual Nerf gun or a Nerf gun?
My Narf gun.
Your Narf
I
gun.
failed.
You hit the water in between the dock and the. Your leg goes in. You didn't go
Okay.
full body in, but you do the come on, guys,
Oh,
and
that
you step right in between the two.
hurt.
Yep. I
You
speak with a
scuff, you
much higher
scuff the
voice
side
now.
of your leg. You scuff the side of your
I'm
leg.
okay. I'm okay.
Can I
And
try
you're
to pull him up?
soaked. Yeah, he's fine. He's just soaked now from the knee down, and he's got he's gonna be bruising on that leg.
I'm okay.
Leg. Sure.
Leg.
Hmm.
I'm going to apologize to him and go to the back of the boat and pull it in and secure it also. My bad, I didn't see it drift away there.
It's okay.
I did that on the Jungle Cruise,
Nice.
Disney World, when I was a kid. I stepped right between the boat and the dock, getting off the thing.
Come
Yeah.
you guys don't own Disney?
I should own Disney. Working on it.
Their lawyers are better than his.
That and they gave me. I think they gave me like a lollipop, and I was also that's
Yeah.
great. I'm happy. We're square. Yep. Thanks.
You're
Lollipop.
this in your
$20
mouth.
million. I want the lollipop.
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah, doesn't mean nothing when you're a kid.
Nope. Not at all.
But
They just,
sweets.
my parents just go to that machine at the bank, and money comes out. So that's
Sweets though. I know exactly what that is.
All right. So we have docked. You managed to get on the dock on your second attempt.
Okay. Good.
I do my best not to laugh.
Is anybody waking up?
Oh yeah, I'll go poke him awake.
Stab.
No.
No.
Maybe with the knife closed.
You poke him with your closed knife.
You go up and whisper in his ear. Stop.
Yes.
We're here.
Fine.
Kniffy.
That's what I was gonna do.
Okay.
Whisper in his ear. Stop
You go tell him that.
following me. No, she beat me to it.
Good thing, because that might not have been so
All right. So you're the
good.
first one heading up towards the. Give me a.
Daisy.
Since you have night vision.
Squish
Give me a
How black is
sneak
it?
check.
No,
Sneak check.
oh man,
It's
we've already made
scary.
so many of the
It's
bad
not- you
jokes,
gotta
so
open
I
the
just.
dark. No.
Starlight,
No.
moonlight.
Okay.
Yes,
I rolled
Death
all
by
night.
Snoop
All right, so you-
These are my
Yes,
rolls.
I
I've got
do
3 tens
too.
here. I've rolled 3 tens tonight. Things
I'm not
just
going to
go
use the
bad.
flashlight
We have a thing
until
on
I
our
feel
wall
I
we got at
need it. Like
Comic-Con
there's a noise over
That
there. I
somebody
need to
drew like
turn it
a
on real
hulky
quick.
It
looking
seems
lady in
very,
the Rosie
very
the
quiet.
Riveter
You're just hearing
outfit,
the lapping
Nice.
of the
and it says
the
Death
water.
by Snoo Snoo.
Oh, that's
on
awesome.
the.
Take
I'm
30.
just going to listen as
Take
best
30
I
points of
can.
damage.
Is that hulky?
Okay.
You take 30.
So give me a wit
Okay,
check.
30 for what?
He says
The rest of your
he
party's
was
friendly
gonna
noises.
Death
Still
by
no
Snoo
witch.
Snoo you.
You basically I don't
Making
think
my way up
others
the-
are being really quiet.
Not
So
dead
Up
yet.
the dock away from the water.
you're trying to listen,
such
but
a
I
freaking
have a
beast.
feeling you're getting
Roll 7 dice.
you're getting this
Survive
basically.
For success.
Nice.
You gotta be quiet. There could be fae all over this area.
You're just now getting to this party?
I literally am
Don't
just gonna
want
look at
them to
Moko and
get
go,
me.
I know. He's
no,
I'm-
Moko.
I know it's going to sound weird, but I'm with Abe because I don't want them to get me either.
Don't worry, Abe. I'll protect you.
I may.
I know. It's dark. I can't see. I'm talking
I know.
about the darkness.
Well, I'd say that.
And I'm
I'm
looking
Abe.
at Bob, and I said Abe, and then you
So as
freaked
much
me
as
out.
that's your excuse, there is enough light to.
What do we have for light? He's got a flashlight that's not
Moonlight.
You have
I'm
some
not
moon.
on,
You
yeah.
have some moon. It's not a full
on.
moon,
We're on a
but
party boat.
and you've been outside in the dark for a while
Yeah,
now.
like
So
the-
He
the little
didn't give
roof.
us any of that. It was like a real crappy pontoon boat.
what this?
You
Henrietta?
gave us
It was
a
perfectly
crap
good
pontoon
until.
boat. No steering wheel on it.
You wanted the
Yeah,
big
It was
one.
fine.
Yeah,
You wanted the
yeah,
big
there's
one.
the pull
Messed it
rope
up.
to start it. There's no key. Oh,
You wanted
this
the big
boat was
one.
Crap.
Whew. Anyway,
You guys
think I
had
brought my
to,
gear
had to
with
trade
me.
to the big boat, not the good boat, the big boat.
Well, Daisy wasn't gonna fit. It would have gone even worse. It would have been in the middle of the freaking river and gone down.
She'd have leaned over the side to look at the water.
Landed almost
Splash in the water.
Ooh, fishy!
Yeah.
Sploosh.
Sploosh right there.
All right, so we got to teach Daisy how to swim, so she can just push us everywhere.
Oh.
All right. So we are now all on the dock.
Yeah, I'm an Narf guy.
We're making our way up onto the
Well, since nothing else has gone to plan.
concrete landing.
Yep. Yep. So at the end of the dock, well, there's
I'm
a.
sorry, the Gilligan's Island theme song is in my head right now.
It's not an island, though.
I don't care what about is
And that's why I
that.
said we're making our way up the.
There's
This
Okay.
part was
4
all.
islands.
You didn't even really get down there at all during your.
No, we did. That's why he's talking about the yellow hat.
Oh, yeah, the guy was there.
I know
Yeah,
all about
our-
this area.
Our
down
last
there.
encounter.
So this place you guys have never been before. As you're heading up the dock, there is
It's like
a.
a helipad right here.
It's a Santa's elf standing at the top of the at the top of the hill.
Reindeer position.
That'd be
Yeah,
great.
Weird fish guy.
All right, I need you guys to pull out your other characters, and we're gonna battle them.
Peanut is gonna have a good time.
So he takes a shock.
Peanut versus
And
Sebastian.
Abe's gonna die.
Abe is gonna kill Abe.
Straight to Tuesday position.
And then Mugu versus Daisy. Who's gonna win that one?
Oh boy.
Oh wait,
I think
but we
Mugu
lost.
and Daisy
we
are gonna
lost.
They're
sneak
gonna run off
off
together,
and they're
hand in
gonna
hand.
do things.
Oh
They're
no.
gonna make baby
Oglings.
We
Daisy,
lost
where
it.
are you?
Baby Oglings. Oglings?
If he
Oglings,
doesn't
yeah.
remember, maybe you can bring him back.
Oh, that's true. Nothing?
I
What?
think he got harvested. He just wouldn't.
We
go so
know
far
we
as to
You
just
tell
never
us.
couldn't
found
find
him.
him.
You never
We
found
never
him.
I
found him.
think he got harvested, but he didn't have the heart to tell us.
I think you needed to remove the ogre from the equation.
I like how it got suddenly very quiet and sad.
What was this?
Well,
Well, except for
I was thinking about how I
except for
wanted to kill
Happy.
the ogre.
except for
That's why,
Happy.
that's why we were trying to find the ogre so intently, and we
That's
didn't
why he was still on board with looking for the ogre with you guys because he wanted to kill it.
Because once we found
All right. So there is
Or
a
confirmed
there
that
is
he's
a
dead.
boat, like a little boathouse, at the end of the dock, right where it meets the land.
Something
You
just
can
got
see
killed.
that there's nothing in
I
it.
only missed twice.
it. Okay.
And then there's a small shed right at the end of the dock. It looks like the side of it was kind of crushed in. It's made out of, it's like a steel frame, corrugated steel
that's
wall shed, but it
Somebody
looks
drove
like
a bulldozer
looks like
into it.
it's kind of squashed on one side. And then to the left and the right of that, there are larger sheds. They all look like they're metal. From where you are, that's about your range. You can see a little better than they can. There's also some broken boxes and things kind of scattered about. There's some helmets, and you actually spot a couple of bodies.
There's bodies over there.
I'm gonna go investigate.
Cool.
Okay. So you guys approach. There's a couple of guys dressed. They don't have any weapons on them at the moment, but they're dressed in basically combat fatigues.
I need to know what color their blood is. It's all I'm really
Army
caring about right now.
guys. It's
Are they human sized?
They're human sized.
They have human ears?
Yes, they do.
Is there blood about?
There's blood, and it looks like there's some silver and there's some red.
So when I shine my flashlight on them, it's silver and red blood. I can't tell which is which.
It's
You have
army guys.
enough. You can tell that the
Sebastian,
red
it's
blood
army
is coming
guys.
out
You
from
see
its
this?
nostrils,
I don't know.
I don't know that they're
or the corner
army
of the
logo.
mouth, or the eye
I'm
sockets.
More
take
like
my
a
flashlight.
private
Look at the
army.
thing.
I'm pretty sure this is a dead human.
Okay.
Dead? I'm gonna check it for a pulse.
I
I
agree.
do have the first aid.
Anybody can buy stuff in those colors.
Yeah, unless they play possum, which you
I'll
will
show you.
know.
I'll show you
They,
a place in the city where you can get stuff
definitely.
like that.
Cold and stiff.
Okay.
Margaret's
Loco.
involved. Or Margaret's
These guys are very dead. They've been dead quite a while.
Gross.
Give me a
in the very
sneak
excited.
check.
Gross.
Sneak.
No, I failed.
Okay.
Not a 10 this time.
Okay.
I failed.
Okay.
Still went in the bad dice pile.
Well, they're all bad. So we're gonna take them now. We're gonna shake them all up and hope for the best. All right. There's not a whole lot of bad
Every single one of them would have passed. Oh.
Oddly enough, everyone but this one.
Did you check all
And this
the?
one.
So that should be the one you roll next time.
You checked all the bad guys.
Yeah, you said there were two bodies. I checked both.
Yeah, they're both
They're
dead,
both dead.
and they've been stripped of their
Weapons.
gear. Yeah.
They're not naked.
Good.
Not stripped.
Hashtag.
stripped.
I don't need to see their ding dongs.
That's not as fun a hashtag.
I know, but dog ding dong.
What killed them?
Oh my god.
Oh well, there's fey blood and human blood here, so
Hashtag
I mean, I
no
guess I
human
can-
ding dong.
But do they have holes ripped through their chest? Were they bit in the neck?
looks like concussion, like heavy hitting.
Somebody squish their heads.
Bludgeoning.
Beat them
Yeah,
to
bludgeoning,
death.
Yeah.
Blunt force trauma.
Yes. Like skulls used to be a different shape, kind of.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's kind of not cool.
Yeah. Well.
I'm gonna take out my gun.
Moko, don't
I'm gonna
look.
make sure the safety's off. Make sure it's all loaded. I'm pointedly not pointing it at Abe this time. Because now I've taken the gun safety course. I know better.
So you
I'm
use
gonna-
up the
I'm gonna
money to somebody,
imitate-
but you also notice that
I'm gonna imitate Bob.
with the
With the- with the
Narf
With
gun.
the Narf gun.
Okay. So instead of a safe, give me a. Oh, what the hell? Instead of a safety, you shoot off a shot up into the air. It lands nearby. You can pick it back up.
I am not alarmed by that.
It'd be
it
funny
doesn't
if it
make-
landed
doesn't
on
go that
someone's
far.
head.
It,
Pinged
you know,
off.
it goes up in the air maybe 15 feet and comes back down. And you know what? That was pretty cool. Maybe you can get one to stick to the wall over there.
Maybe I'll try this one. What if I get this one to do the same thing?
Pow! Shoots off an actual gun.
Way to go! Shit.
No, I haven't
Shit.
busted that out.
What?
When?
Special ammo in that gun. It's not going to be very loud.
Good. That's cool.
That'll still probably scare a little bit of the
It's
crap
going
out
to
of you.
be. No, it's
you're gonna
it's-
feel
It's
it.
going to just be a little tiny. It's a little 22 that's got subsonic rounds in it, so it's going to make a clack sound, but not. It's not going to go
Yeah, you're
bang.
gonna hear the
It's
hammer.
gonna,
That's about it.
That's about it. Yeah, just the hammer's going to come down, and there's going to be a slight click, and anything directly in front of it is going to have a bad time.
You're gonna have a bad time, good.
He's going to have super hard time hitting anything because it's the short barrel, so he's it's -2 off the top.
+2, but yes.
Well, yeah, +2 because it gets worse.
Point blank is much better.
Yes.
I like can't miss. That's -2.
And if
when
the
somebody-
target's unprepared, you get a -4
Yeah,
for
like
point
when
blank.
somebody grabs the kid and the kid freaking has a gun. Oh God! The kid shot me. The kid fucking shot me.
Buddy's got a Nerf gun! No, he doesn't!
Does this like a wound from a Nerf gun? It's a hole. There's a hole in my leg.
Crush him, Daisy.
Where'd he go?
Yeah, it's like
Just the head just squishes glasses for both sides out of nowhere.
So instead of,
It's like not having the glasses in 13 Ghosts.
Oh.
That's exactly what this is
Big
like.
That
Bloody
movie's so
I
good.
love that movie.
Big bloody hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, floating bloody
The Goros
hands.
hands are gonna be there. Oh, that's just gonna. I'm gonna have a nightmare now.
Yeah, Daisy will wipe them off like on the guy's clothes.
so
Now all I can think of
you
is the
can
future on that. So
make
they're
out
trying to rob
areas
him,
of
you
your
know?
vision.
Okay.
And
Whole
Zoidberg's
rows
invisible.
of dead
Mhm.
bodies.
There's a lot of dead
Like as
bodies
you
here.
as you're at this
Yeah.
little collection, you're what was it, 20 feet of?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can just make out a whole bunch more.
It's like a
What the hell
graveyard.
happened here?
Looks like something got here before we did.
There's a bunch of dead bodies over there.
It's okay, Bob. Clear and sweep. And I'm gonna pat him on the back. And I'm gonna walk out into the darkness.
Off into the darkness.
I was trying not to say anything. There's something wrong with that child.
Oh fuck yeah!
It took you
there
this
is.
long to figure it out?
So not only
Yeah.
I survived in the woods by
you can
myself
almost
as a
swear
child.
as he's walking off that it's like boom.
You
boom,
are a
boom.
child.
Like you hear like
I know,
Like-
but
like
even younger of a
thuddy
child.
kind of
I
footprints.
was out there for years, and I survived.
Man,
I
I
mean,
don't know how he
you
does
and Margaret
it.
probably
That's
got along
one
pretty
hell of an
well. She
imaginary friend
spent,
he's got.
10 years in freaking Faye. With boogies.
I'm gonna start walking toward
That's bad. That's-
the new collection
Right,
of dead
He's probably
bodies.
gonna feel bad when he learns.
all right, you
that.
can start smelling death at this point. Yeah, it's a good smell.
What is that?
Death and decay.
Foul odor.
Oh, you know what it is.
I know.
Ew, that's half a guy.
Maybe we can find the other half.
Found it. His legs look funny.
Checking for anybody alive.
Why does she have 3?
Going by. Everybody's cold and stiff and dead.
It's like one body got
This
smashed
cluster,
into another body,
yes,
and
you
its
actually
three
do
legs
find a
just
couple
smashed
of
together.
darts.
Darts in the people.
Darts, like
Or
scattered
dart
on the
guns
ground.
just laying on the ground.
Yep. They look like they go in a gun.
Oh shit.
Do I, with Phalor, can I tell
If Faye
what
had been around.
kind or what might have transpired? I mean, I've been watching Faye for a long time.
It looks like
Like a big assault, like a.
yeah, it looks like and
There's
you
a
do
big
notice
battle
there are
thing.
things with puncture wounds here.
This guy's
No
like
dead
cut
Fae
out.
yet.
There's some burned.
Are there any dead Fae?
You don't see any Fae right here. No.
Well, the bodies are stiff and cold, so the Fae would have recovered and gotten to get away. So,
Using
shit.
field medic, can I get a rough guess how long ago all this happened?
It seems like it probably happened. I mean, they're air temperature, and by the stiffness and how dry things are, like that have bled out of them and stuff, you can guesstimate it's been at least 3 or 4 days.
You're gross.
I'm just sorry.
It's been about a week and nobody's come to
I'm
clean
gonna-
this up yet.
Make my way to the nearest building.
Okay. And I think we're gonna have to pause here because we're gonna start in on something that we should probably have a full session for.
That's
Probably.
It's about time.
Well, it took us forever to travel. You should know that it's going to do that. There you go. We
And
have
look
to,
at those amazing rolls right there.
we have
Yeah.
to, we have to
Well,
fast travel,
yes.
Jay.
So we are
need to
going
account for the extra
we're going
weight
to
in the
pause the
plane.
adventure here.
Or the
They have
boat.
made it to
Or the
their
truck.
location.
Finally.
They had fun getting there, though. Come on.
I talked to Daisy. They know maybe that
Um,
I think Daisy's a thing.
So we didn't really get to test too many of the mortals mechanics. along
It's
the way
gonna
here.
happen pretty quick
But
next
it's gonna
time.
happen pretty quick next time, exactly. I'm still a sucker for story first, even if it means we're not jumping right into something.
That's
all right.
fine.
It'll be
We broke
heavy
a
next
truck, crashed a plane.
Yeah, we crashed a bunch of vehicles, just like our
Made
fight
the
party.
dirtiest
Just like
jokes.
it was very nostalgic.
So it doesn't
wasn't
matter
it?
if we're playing monsters
And the
or
fun thing
mortals.
is, it's the same place that you guys trashed all the other vehicles.
Yep. On our way to the same place. Just like when we tried to get away the first time and we literally made it to right where we started.
Land
Yep.
boat!
Yes.
We didn't crash the one we left in.
We tried the healing
Yeah.
mechanic. That
No,
was new.
but we crashed right where
That's
we
true.
were.
That's true. We did do the healing mechanic. So thank you everybody for tuning in and checking this out. I hope you enjoyed the ongoing saga. Make sure you tune in next week when we find out what happened at Fiddle Farms.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh no! Bye.
Bye guys.
See ya.